Hi guys, welcome to FanChat TV. Today we have an awesome tie between Aston Villa and Manchester United. Oh, my stream was running in the background, sorry about that. So today we have an awesome tie between Aston Villa and Manchester United. Now, today, obviously, we're looking at, can Manchester United gain that Champions League pace they want? Obviously, trying to leapfrog Leicester, but not today. Obviously, they're going to be 1 point within reach of Leicester, obviously, according to the score yesterday with Leicester and Arsenal. But today, Manchester United are playing Aston Villa in Villa Park, and we're looking at an awesome tie between these two clubs. Now, Aston Villa currently are not performing to the best of their ability, and they haven't been doing also all year. But Manchester United, on the other hand, are doing excellently well in their quest to reach Champions League football. And with myself today, David and Aaron, who's going to be jumping on very soon, we're going to be looking at exactly that. So today, hi Praj, hi Prabs, how you doing, mate? It's nice to see you back on the screen on the stream again. And everybody, if you want to make sure you follow us, we have a new channel up. We're going to be doing gaming content as well called FanChatTV. FanChat Gaming. That's going to be our new channel. And today we're going to be focusing on this awesome match between Manchester United Villa, or Villa and Manchester United. Now, my predictions, as you can see clearly in the description below, is 3-1 to Manchester United. And Aaron has given a prediction of 4 goals to Manchester United and 2 goals to Aston Villa. Now, for me, I think the main person that's going to stand out today, obviously has been playing excellently well for all the time that he's been with Manchester United at this time being. He's come over, obviously, from Portugal. He's been playing excellently well, loving, obviously, what his input has been. And that player, of course, is Bruno Fernandez. Now, let me just get his picture up on screen so I can just talk about him in the background while he's just here in the background, of course, with us. Open image, a new tab. There we go. Perfect. So, Bruno Fernandez, guys. Let's put his image on the screen. So, Bruno Fernandez, guys, has been an awesome addition to the Man United team. He's been playing a type of football that has been recognized as authentic, brilliant, very, very creative. And it gives him that kind of needed boost to cement his place in the Manchester United team. Bruno Fernandes, of course, coming over from Portugal and coming over from Sporting, we didn't know initially how he was going to fit in the Manchester United team. But overall, you can see over the past few weeks, it's come to fruition that he's actually adjusted really well to the pace of the league and also how Manchester United play and what plans the Solskjaer also have for him in the long run. Now, Bruno Fernandes, he plays that typical football where it's very based around passing, creating, looking vision-wise when you receive the pass. Who do you have around you already to give the pass off? And that is why I think Bruno Fernandes as an individual has been a gem in the Man United midfield. Of course, with Pogba playing with him, either Scott McTominay or Fred or Matic playing with him as a defensive rock, then that allows Bruno Fernandes to have the freedom he needs to surge up front, pass off the balls needed to Anthony Martial, Mason Greenwood, and also Marcus Rashford. This is the typical football that Manchester United fans have been craving for a very long time. Who's going to be the creator? Before, they had Rooney as their kind of inverted number 10. But now Bruno Fernandes has come in. He has kind of filled the shoes. And a lot of people in Manchester United and in Villa Park today are going to look to him as somebody they need to watch for the future. Now, for me, from also Man United, a player that's performed excellently well over the past few weeks, especially against Bournemouth, and they're comparing him to Robert Van Persie. And I think everybody knows the player is. He's left-footed, of course. He's very, very young, very athletic, a super, confident talent that he is. And that is Mason Greenwood. Now, Mason Greenwood, as an individual, has shone for Man United recently and has been putting in goals left, right, and centre. Everybody would agree with me. And I think Mason Greenwood as an individual, as a player, is kind of going along that same lines as Van Persie. Very physical, quite tall, good prowess in the field, good speed, good acceleration, great left foot. And he's showing it time after time at an age of 18 years old only. I mean, there's a lot of young players across the world. But Mason Greenwood, to fit into this Manchester United squad at this time, is giving him the needed boost that people want. And everybody was talking about Jadon Sancho coming to Man United, when in actuality, let's look at the youthful prospects of Mason Greenwood, James. Obviously, Rashford is still young as well. Let's look at these youthful prospects and see where can they develop into? Who can they develop into over time? And a lot of players are going to be looking for that as well. So, yeah, Manchester United definitely against Villa today are going to have some problems. Manchester United. Aston Villa definitely going to have some problems against Manchester United today, that's for sure. Especially on their run of form, that 5-2 victory against Bournemouth was a testament to Manchester United's character and the team in general. And, of course, looking for Aaron to join the stream today. I'm going to send him the WhatsApp link now to see what's happening with him. So, guys, make sure you predict it below. Who do you think will win this match between Villa and Manchester United? It's going to be an awesome game. And let's see who's going to come out on top. And my mobile phone is off, so I can't actually text Aaron from my computer, which is a bit of a pain. I'm just charging it now in the meantime. So, guys, it's awesome to have the stream going on. We don't have as many viewers at the moment, but we want you to start sharing this broadcast with as many people as you know. Start sharing this broadcast. Make sure if you are joining in with us, we do play-by-play live stream action here, right here on FanChatTV. If you're here watching us today, make sure you're tuned on. And don't forget to turn notifications on with us here so you can watch us, obviously, talk over the game, commentate, play-by-play reactions. And yes, it is a watch-along and live stream coming here today. Joseph Corey says, hi. Hi, Joseph. Much appreciated, and thank you for joining FanChatTV's live stream today, where we're featuring Aston Villa and Manchester United. Smithy, come on, United. Thank you, Smithy, for joining in the stream with us. Much appreciated. Don't forget to turn notifications on when you're watching us, obviously, and joining us as a fan. Probably of United, I can see here. Come on, United. Smithy, where are you from? Are you from the UK? Where are you from? Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So, Smithy, thank you very much for joining the stream. Much appreciated with us. Any Aston Villa fans here? Prabjot says any Aston Villa fans, and Fahim says me. Lol. Well, that's a very a very responsive answer. Very responsive answer from a Man United fan, of course. So today, obviously, my name is David, guys. Thank you for joining the stream again. If you're here, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to FanChatTV, follow us on Facebook, follow us on all social media platforms, and hopefully Aaron can join me when I can get my WhatsApp up on my phone and then send them the link to join in with the game today, live here on FanChatTV. This is obviously a live stream, guys. It's a live stream. It's live on YouTube. We are a watch along channel, and yes, you're going to be having a great time here. Hi, my name is Rupild, United fan. Rupild, thank you for joining us. Rive here on air with me, David, and obviously Aaron coming up soon. And FanChatTV, much appreciated, and thank you for joining. Thank you for joining in with us. So, let me send Aaron the link. Cool. There it is. Cool. So, obviously, we're talking about Mason Greenwood and also Bruno Fernandez. And next player I wanted to come across, of course, is the one and only French beast in midfield. And you all know who I'm talking about. And that is the... Oh, that's a bit of a small picture. Weird. The French beast in midfield. And that is the one and only... If I can get his picture up. Get your picture up. Get your picture up. Get your picture up. There it is. Cool. The one and only Paul Pogba. Now, will Pogba be featuring today? It's Aston Villa playing away. Will he be featuring today? Will he be doing that Bruno Fernandez, Paul Pogba combination today? Who knows? It's going to be an awesome game. And I think you're getting a trim, David. Yeah, I got one. I done one myself the other day. Like I think it was 2 weeks ago. It's all right. It's all right for the time being. My hair grows longer than this, mate. Do you like football questions? Yes, we do love football questions. Fire at it. Repealed, fire some questions at me, mate. We love football questions here. And everybody else can join in, of course, in the stream. Of course. 100%. 100% we like football questions. We will plan to answer all football questions in the stream today. Aaron has some graphics for us, obviously, showing some statistics. Obviously, I've just named some few players. Obviously, Rupild give us his question on the camera. I'm going to be talking a bit about Paul Pogba. Now, Paul Pogba, of course, for Manchester United, has been neither here or there, I would say. He's been kind of a bit in the mix, and Aaron is joining me live on camera. Already, Aaron?
Yeah. How you doing, mate? You all right?
Sorry, it just because I was on the double selection screen, so it automatically invited you in.
No worries, man. How's things?
Yeah, good. Thank you. Good. Thank you.
Cool,
So
man. Cool.
I was just talking about Paul Pogba, of course.
Nice.
And seeing if he's going to be playing with Bruno Fernandez today. Obviously, we have 20 viewers on YouTube. Question from Repealed, who's a new fan. He's just come in recently on our stream. Which team will be the strongest if mid-table teams make the all-star teams? The range is 2020. Which team? Okay, so we a noughties to 2020. Yeah. Which team will be the strongest if mid-table teams make the all-star team? Yeah. Mid-table teams. What do you mean, Repealed? Mid-table teams. Is he talking about mid-table teams? Which team would make an all-star mid-table team?
I think that must be the essence of the question. Yeah. Sure. So that's from... Not too sure about the question properly, actually. Maybe you could rephrase that a bit more to say, who would be the strongest team from 2000 to 2020? I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, what channel is the game on? Is it on Virgin Media? Or is it on BT Sports? Or?
It'll be on BT. Oh, okay. So who would be the strongest team from? Wow. Okay, that's a tough one, actually. I never thought of that. What would make the strongest mid-table team, all stars, from 2000 to 2020? That's a tough one. That one.
Yeah. That'll have to be a whole show, my friend.
That would have to be a whole show. Let me think of keepers, mid-table teams. So mid-table teams probably be Everton.
Yeah.
Everton, maybe Burnley could fall into that equation. from the late noughties, mid-table. Wow, that's a... You have to think of that.
Yeah, I'll have to have a good think of that. We possibly sporadically pull them out through the stream. But I just got on the stream, so to think of that right now is a bit of a...
It's a tough one
for me. Yeah. I'm just trying to get the game up first. David just threw me into... Well, I automatically got thrown into the stream. Not even set up yet.
Okay, cool. No worries. That's fine.
So it is on Sky Sports Now TV. So let me log in because I couldn't see it on there. But yeah, sorry.
Yeah, cool. So Ripple, maybe another question will be more applicable. Maybe something a bit more like...
What about the game today?
I don't know what he's asking. I'm not sure. So Mario Daboob, who's already one of our fans who joins us, says Salah or Ismaila Sarr from Watford.
Ismaila Sarr's not really at that level yet, but he's an up and coming prospect. There's been a lot of talk about him. From the top six, because he's had a great maiden season at Watford. So yeah, I think he's a shout. He's a talent.
Yeah, he's a talent. He is a talent. I agree. So Man United are going to be on the same stream as this Bournemouth Tottenham one, yeah?
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, because I thought they usually did it on another Sky channel, but
yeah, Aston Villa
to Now TV,
Manchester United TV channel.
So
it'd be a Sky Sports main event, mate.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's easy.
My week pass will still be there from the old thing.
Yeah, my week pass will still be there. I actually bought a week pass like 4 days ago. I haven't used it once.
Let's go to the main event.
What do you mean week pass?
I don't feel calm on the stream until the game's up and everything's done, and I can just sit back and just talk.
Yeah.
So
buy week pass. I have to buy another week pass. Okay, I need to buy another week pass. Okay, I bought another week pass. That's all right. That's great. It seems like they have already your details on their system, isn't it?
Yeah,
they just take your money. They take it quick time, boy.
Once you do it once, it's just there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just there, mate. Activate pass. Cool. So Bournemouth versus Tottenham. There we go. So what's the minute on this game so far? Minute on this game is
still
0-0. You can see Mourinho's Tottenham is really just shambolic, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm not, obviously, I don't think the Tottenham fans are even like
completely shambolic,
sort of buying into it anymore. I think it was
no.
I know, but everyone's sort of saying, "Oh, he needs a new summer." He possibly won't get a summer now because obviously the season's going to start possibly straight after this one. So
yeah,
it's about getting in the players now, which Chelsea seem to be really on it at the moment, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Right. So I've got the game up. I'm happy now. So yeah, all about the stream.
It's all about the stream. So obviously, I was telling guys, Caleb Kelly obviously is online with us. Thank you very much, Caleb, for joining back again. Spurs are
crap. That's
Spurs are
absolutely
crap.
Right.
Absolutely right. Bournemouth are the better team. Thank you very much, Caleb.
So should we talk about the match a bit then? Upcoming.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So I was just going on about. I just done a rundown of Bruno Fernandez.
Yeah.
Pogba and also Mason Greenwood as threats to watch for Man United. But I didn't have the stats. I don't have the stats that you have.
Should we start with Bruno then?
Yeah, let's start with Bruno then. I'll just unshare my screen for the time being. Yep. So Aaron has kindly, of course, brought up made stats for the upcoming players, obviously playing potentially in the squad today. Hopefully, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Hopefully, he puts them on. So, Aaron, would you like to kindly run through this?
Yeah. So, obviously, talking about Bruno Fernandez, obviously, and the impact. So, I did the stats from January until he's come in till now. I've done it for Pogba. From January as well, and then Mason Greenwood. So we'll go through Bruno Fernandez first.
Great.
I think, well, as you can see from the high percentages in passing, crossing, he's obviously the crossing attempts and the accuracy are quite different because obviously Bruno tries to pull off a lot of different things. And obviously, I think the more he plays with the United players, the more they'll get used to the way he likes to just make things happen. So crossing accuracy is a bit low. Accurate long balls 28, pretty good. Assists 5 since January. Obviously with the coronavirus, since he's come back, smashed it. Nearly 500 passes.
Wow.
Big chances created, 3. So that's his kind of team play. Any comments on that? I mean, quite impressive stats.
It is quite impressive stats, I think. So, how many matches has he played in total?
Let's go. I think it's only 9 matches so far.
9 matches. Okay, roughly around 9 to 10 matches then. Yeah. So he's averaging quite high a number of passes. His accuracy would seem high because he's playing in the attacking mode.
He's playing he's a very kind of intrinsic natured player, isn't he? He just like knows exactly what he wants before the ball comes to him. And like I think Martial, Rashford, young Greenwood, they're all sort of like Pogba just behind him. I don't know. It kind of gives him the freedom to exert himself a bit more on the pitch. It's been brilliant so far.
Exactly, I agree, and I think with the amount of passes, of course, you can see when Bruno Fernandez plays, he's obviously thinking ahead of two moves ahead of the game, I would say.
Yeah,
you see,
yeah,
and obviously you got a second statistic here.
Bournemouth have just scored against Tottenham in the dying minutes.
They have,
and piling on the misery to Jose Mourinho.
It's Callum Wilson here. I didn't see the goal there.
Eddie Howe has got to be really, really happy because that is a crucial goal for Bournemouth's survival currently in the Premier League.
I need to see the replay of the goal. I'm not sure what happened there. I was kind of concentrating on Bruno Fernandez' stats. I think
someone goes for an overhead kick, and it's basically just been missed by everybody. So
Callum Wilson basically scored
an overhead kick.
Could have been a handball there.
Is it going to VAR? Is it Josh King or Callum Wilson?
No, it could have been Josh King. Josh King was the one who done the actual bicycle kick. But Callum Wilson here, I think it appears to hit his hand. It does hit his hand. It's going to be disallowed.
That's it. They got the angle. No, he moves his hand, doesn't he?
No. He's just there.
It's his hand. I think they're ticking it off, Dave.
They have to tick it off.
Just like that Fernandinho one the other day, wasn't it? No goal. Yeah. So Bournemouth get a goal in the 90th minute, probably set to win the match after getting it. And everything's right apart from Callum Wilson getting his hand to the goal of a quite lovely improvised overhead kick.
Yeah, but I think it's definitely the reason behind it was look at the amount of minutes they have on the screen. I don't think Tottenham
12 minutes extra time.
Yeah, exactly. 12 minutes. Crazy. Okay, we'll keep that in mind, obviously, in the background. Cool. Would you like to obviously carry on with Bruno?
This is Bruno's attacking stats. So 6 goals, goals per match 0.67. Goals with obviously favoured the right foot 6-0, I think, on the foot wise. 2 penalties, 1 free kick, 33 shots, 15 on target, shot accuracy 45, which is pretty good for the number of games he's played, and he's hit the woodwork twice.
Yeah, I think he's taken the mantra from the penalties, isn't it, from Pogba?
Yeah, and obviously commanding the free kicks as well.
Yeah, I think his general stats overall is quite balanced for his type of player. He moves very well in and out of the ball. He's scored 6 goals already, which is something to behold in this kind of position that he plays. The kind of De Bruyne role, I would say, if he plays that role. They find their own mini De Bruyne.
But I think also he's taken a lot of pressure off Pogba as well. Obviously, Pogba was the next player stats I was going to go on to. as well.
Yeah, perfect.
If we can get Paul up, there he is. Yeah, so he also, these are his stats from, obviously because he was injured most of the season. So this is a lot of zeros there, but this is since January.
Yeah.
But you know, the attack wise isn't that great. But his role has kind of changed because the pressures come off of him a lot, and it's more Bruno being the main man and Pogba sort of sitting back in that more relaxed role, like he was sort of doing at Juve, licensed to basically, you know, sort of dictate play and keep play moving. So Bruno's taken that off of him. So the attacking stats aren't that great. 33% shooting accuracy, 6 shots on target, 18 shots taken since January. Obviously, yep. And let's go on to.
But he's a bit more defensive, Pogba, now than what he used to be. He's not really in that. He's not in the. I think Solskjaer wants to put him a bit more up front. He flourishes in a bit more of up front row, to be honest.
Yeah. So when we do the team play stats, obviously it's much more impressive. 3 assists, nearly 700 passes, 63.6 passes per match. Awesome. That's like Modric sort of, you know, Tony Cruz level. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly,
pretty awesome. 52 crosses. He ain't really take it well. His accuracy of crossing has been naught, actually. I don't know if the Premier League.com got that right, but I will take their word for it.
Yeah.
Through balls 8 and accurate long balls 62.
Yeah, I think he likes a good long ball sometime. He likes a good long ball.
Yeah.
I think he's that player. He is that mold of kind of Tony Cruz, where he sits a bit deeper, dictate a bit more of the tempo from deep. And then when he wants to move up front, he can do so, unleash a shot from outside the box potentially, and do something like that. So that's pretty much Paul Pogba.
You know, with Bruno in there, man. I mean, like obviously the amount of pressure that was under, he was under the weight of the expectation of all the United fans, really and truly. So I don't know. I'm hoping Solskjaer sticks to the strongest team, plays Bruno and Paul in there as well, because I think it's just us at our best with them controlling your midfield.
Yeah,
and,
I agree.
Yeah. So we'll go on to young Mason. Oh, sorry,
Mason Greenwood. Yeah.
Yeah. Go on.
No, sorry. No, I was about to just mention about Paul Pogba's comparisons with Juventus. Everybody keeps on comparing him to the time that he was in Juventus. It's a different situation. You can't really compare. I mean, he was the talismanic figure of Juventus team. That's a Juventus team, and obviously he had Pirlo there as well. Yeah, he had players like Andrea Pirlo. He had players like Chiellini, Bonucci when they were at the top of their game. You know, Buffon, who was in goal. It's just a different status to be in.
And I also think what has a lot to do with it as well is that obviously, like Conte as a manager, and also Paul Pogba coming from United, needing to sort of prove himself and sort of escalate his reputation a bit more as well. So he possibly might have been a bit more hungry at Juventus to sort of prove himself from Sir Alex Ferguson sort of dissing him a little bit. So it was obviously coming to United. He's more of a whole-rounded player. So yeah, looking for, if Paul Pogba signs a new contract, which is what is being supposed by everybody, then you know, get him to stay. Bruno's there, Jack Grealish and Jadon Sancho as well. That'll be I'm rubbing my hands at the prospect of that, mate.
Well, Grealish obviously is going to be playing today potentially against Man United, isn't he? So it's a bit of a
trial shift.
Yeah, it's a bit of his trial shift. That's what I was about to say. Yeah, exactly. So let's move on to Mason Greenwood here, of course.
Yeah, so I did the team play first. So this is him throughout the whole year in the Premier League, not the Cups. So 1 assist, 400 passes, you might as well say. Passes per match, nearly 14. Big chances created 1, crosses 10. So obviously this is him playing the variation of the centre forward role and on the right wing as well, which is not bad for the time that he's been given. I probably should have put how many games and appearances he's made at the top. That's something I'll do next time.
Yeah.
Obviously to put it into context. But yeah, that's his sort of team ethic.
Yeah. What do you think of his comparisons to Van Persie?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Like the way that, I don't know whether he was watching Van Persie when he was like younger and sort of molded his team on him, but just the way that he uses his body, the way that he shoots across, the way that he controls the ball, the way that he shoots with velocity. Van Persie was heavily left-footed, but obviously Mason Greenwood can use both. He can peg it with both. So yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Do you obviously see the comparisons with?
I do. Especially when he shoots on his left. Yeah, he can shoot with both.
Yeah,
there's a lot of players. Yeah, a lot of players across the world are very not. They can't play with both feet, but Mason Greenwood can, and he's very good at shooting with both of his feet.
Most of the players that can play with 2 feet, obviously, just from like experience in playing football in school and stuff like that, but were always naturally quite the better players.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, and including like Cristiano Ronaldo, very easily can shoot with both feet. Messi can in some instances. So yeah, the best players in the world can definitely control with both feet. Yeah.
So this is more Mason Greenwood's attacking stuff in the Premier League. So 8 goals per match, 0.28. No headed goals. Obviously, you see the left foot's really much favoured the right. No penalties. 38 shots, 20 shots on target, which is a good conversion. Well, shots on target to shots, 20, pretty good. And he's hit the post and the crossbar twice in his Man United this season.
Yeah. Okay. So it seems like obviously the 3 players that I was going for and the 3 players that you were going for corresponded with each other. Paul Pogba, Mason Greenwood, and Bruno Fernandez. Any other players do you think will be a danger today against Villa? Do you think will be your kind of main viewing points? Who do you think will be the other players to watch for Man United? If he plays Rashford, maybe.
I'll start with the midfield first. I mean, there's been a lot of talk about possibly resting Nemanja Matic and giving Fred and McTominay a game. Obviously, because Matic just played like quite a bit and wanted to rest him for more important games. But I just think Matic and Fred should get a run out today. But I also do want to see Pogba as well. So I know for me, just play the strongest squad. We need to win these games. Just get them out of the way. Play the strongest team.
Yeah, great. Well, I have the team lineups here. Let's see the team lineups, obviously, for both teams. So Aston Villa is the home team, obviously, playing in Villa Park. So Aston Villa, starting in goal, Pepe Reina. On their right back, Konsa, House, Ming, Taylor, El Ghazi, Luis, McGinn, Trezeguet. John McGinn, Trezeguet, Jack Grealish, and also Samatta. For Manchester United, their team lineup today is David De Gea, Harry Maguire, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, Luke Shaw, Paul Pogba, Nemanja Matic, Mason Greenwood, Bruno Fernandez, Marcus Rashford, and also Anthony Martial. So that's Man United's team today. I'm going to leave that on screen for you.
So basically, are they going to Solskjaer? Well, yeah, that's what I think a lot. Like, I watched a lot of the other sort of YouTubers talk about this game prospectively, and a lot of people were just saying that, with the top 4 being what we want, even trying to catch Chelsea hypothetically. United have got to win all their games, so we've got to go out there, and I think we've got to be ruthless with Aston Villa today, and that's certainly the Solskjaer playing that team shows that he's being a bit unrelenting, which is great.
Yeah, I agree, and I think that's definitely the team that should be facing Aston Villa today. Myself, for Aston Villa's team, do you think there's any players that you're looking at? Maybe, obviously, Grealish, of course. Trezeguet's a prospect.
Grealish and John McGinn, obviously, even at the start of the year, I don't know how accurate the reports were, but United were in for John McGinn, funnily enough. Creative player. Jack Grealish. I'm not too sure about that forward. I haven't heard too much about him this year. Trezeguet, a danger as well. El Ghazi, good player. Douglas Luiz, a former Man City player, I believe.
Yeah, Douglas Luiz,
So, I haven't watched a lot of Aston Villa this year, if I'm honest with you. But obviously, Jack Grealish, John McGinn, Tyrone Mings, obviously the spine of that team, could be potentially dangerous. United at the back are a concern for me, especially with the kind of onslaught Bournemouth gave United at the start of the second half in that game. I predicted 4-2 when we did our predictions earlier.
I done 3-1.
United will score goals, but I think I can't really trust that defense yet. We're not really shored up properly yet. So I'm predicting a lot of goals today.
Yep, same here. I think it's going to be a good match as well. So Dane Gray says, why Igalo doesn't start in this match in Resh Martial?
Well, I think it's as we were just talking about, David. I think it's just about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer literally playing the best team to get the results to get us where we need to be. And I think sometimes you do have to be really, really on it. You have to be, ruthless, really. We've got 5 subs as well. So I think it's more, so we can more than change it up if Igalo needs to come on as well. I don't think if this team gets the game shored up, then you can sort of bring on the other boys, 60 minutes, give them a half an hour run out, and then a less important game, drop them down. So but I think we need to win all our games.
Yeah. So for the subs, obviously starting off with Aston Villa, Lansbury, Nakamba, Huriani, Chota, Gilbert, Nyland, El Mohammadi, Vasilev, Davis, and for Man United they have Eric Bailly, Juan Mata, Pereira, Fred. Daniel James may get a run out today, I'm not sure. Sergio Romero, Odion Igalo, Scott McTominay, and also Brandon Williams. Yeah, Igalo is he proved to be quite strong, obviously, in the FA Cup tie. Obviously, he wasn't the best scoreline, but he done well in the FA Cup. Let's see if he can get a run out today against Aston Villa.
Pretty good for United. He's not really started that much, but he's come on and he's been really good in the Europa and every other game he started. So
I agree. Perfect. So today, obviously, for this live watch along and live stream, we have Aston Villa, Manchester United starting in approximately 13 minutes, and we're going to be live here giving you play-by-play reactions and rest and commentary, obviously, for today live here on air. Now, today, obviously, we're going to have game sounds in the background already as well, which is going to be awesome. And we're going to start that, obviously, in another 12 minutes. Obviously, we have exciting news today. We have just launched our brand new FanChat gaming channel, which we're going to do old school retro games live on air with comments. So if you would like to subscribe, guys, this is the actual link here. I'm going to put down below if I can get up. There it is. Oh, I can hear David Attenborough in the background.
That's still like, I thought it was really, really low. This condenser's picking up everything.
No, that's my David Attenborough. I can hear him in the background.
Oh, you were the same thing.
Yeah. So, guys, if you would like to subscribe to FanChat Gaming, that is our channel there. Make sure you subscribe, guys. It's a super channel. We're going to be doing so many games here, and we want obviously co-host on that as well, which is going to be interesting. We also want co-hosts on this channel. Obviously, we have Matt, who's looking to get back to us in August. I think it is, Aaron.
Yeah, so I think he said that once obviously things calm down a bit more, we can start doing some more stuff, and he'll be a bit less busy at work, so he might be able to join us. So I think it's just about obviously some of us have time, some of us don't. So but Matt will actually.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and I think FanChat Gaming obviously is going to be a bigger one, and it's going to be a nostalgic one for us. We were up until 3 o'clock, guys, yesterday trying to work out how to do flipping net play on PCSX2, and we never got it accomplished. So yeah, that's
we'll find a way.
Yeah, we will find a way. So kickoff is just under 10 minutes time, and it's going to be an awesome match and an awesome tie between Aston Villa and Manchester United. So we had predictions earlier from us two. Mine is 3-1 to Manchester United. Aaron is 4-2 to Man United. I thought Aaron, when he WhatsApped me, he said 4-2 to Aston Villa.
I just felt like, because given the fact that we've not been defensively assured and David Hay is still capable of doing them odd howlers, I was gonna say 4-0, but I said no. You know what? Let me do a 4-2.
Yeah,
I'll be happy if they don't score.
Yeah. Cool. So,
really happy about the lineup today, though. Shows good intent from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Yeah, it does really show good intent, I think, as well. I don't know which one it is.
I think bare people just shooting off links in the description. In the chat. We don't really.
Yeah, I know.
Crab shot should be on top of that.
Yeah. Monkey Boy 19L says, I think it's going to be 3-0 to Manchester United.
I can see that. I can really see that. Hopefully that is the case.
Yeah. Dane Gray just says, well, from my perspective, I think Ighalo deserves a start in the A team. I think he will get an opportunity to show his true potential. I do like Ighalo, I do.
I think he's been excellent since he's come in. Do you know what I mean? He's given us another dimension. But I kind of feel like, Martial's on a bit of a streak. Rashford is possibly getting back to the the best of his fitness. Yeah. Mason Greenwood can't be removed from the team as far as I'm concerned. The best youngster in Europe at the moment, apart from Erling Haaland. I'm not really going to put him in that level yet. But
yeah,
definitely performances wise. So why change a winning formula? I'm kind of going with at the moment. I think it's working out well. So as Alex Ferguson tell you, leave it the way it is.
It is, leave it the way it is. And yeah, just under 7 minutes to go, guys. It's going to be a super match, and we're much looking forward to it. Don't forget that we're doing live play-by-play commentary. So if you would like to hear the action as it is played from our point of view, please stay tuned, subscribe to FanChat TV, and turn notifications on to see more content like this also in the future, and have us on your dashboard, live on your dashboard, which would be awesome for us here. And it's Roy Keane, obviously, in the studio.
Roy Keane and Patrice Evra.
Oh, two Man United legends.
Last time Roy Keane was in the studio, he said he would have hit De Gea in the dressing room if he would have let that go when he was playing.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see if Roy Keane will be. Well, I don't think David De Gea make more mistakes with no Roy Keane's in the studio.
Yeah.
Also, Monkey Boy 19L says Mason Greenwood is such a bright youngster. I completely concur. I think he's Van Persie reincarnated. If you ask me, it's absolutely fantastic. Team Arum makes a comment here saying, do you think we should sign Koulibaly and get rid of Lindelof? I'll put that one over to you first, David.
I'm not sure. Koulibaly is a very good defender and has always been known as a good defender. But I think Lindelof has come into his own since Solskjaer has been appointed. He's kind of took his time, but he's become a good defender.
He's got a mistake in him, Lindelof, like most of the Man United defenders, which is why I made my prediction 4-2, because I don't think we're terribly solid in that position currently. I think Harry Maguire, is rightly the captain and sort of showing good defensive leadership and sort of at times. But I think, it could be a shout getting Koulibaly in, because I think if Harry Maguire had that partner that's not prone to mistakes, then I think it could solidify the whole thing for United. So I'm hearing news about Nathan Ake as well from Bournemouth coming in potentially as well. And he can play on the sides as well as in the centre. So I think defence is possibly the least of my worries, really, because I kind of think we're scoring freely at the moment, but it's something that needs to be addressed, definitely.
Yeah, I agree, Dane Gray says, Lindelof is not ready at all. I have no confidence in him. He's a liability than an asset. Team Oram says, thoughts on Ake, probably from Bournemouth as well.
He gets harshly criticised, Lindelof. I think the bad stuff he does sort of outweighs the good stuff that he does, in a sense, But I think he's good at carrying out the ball. He's good at spreading the ball. I think when Matic is probably there protecting them better than when Matic is not there, which is possibly why Fred and McTominay are not really getting a shout in the team at the moment, because I think Matic protects them better than the other guys do. So, yeah, is that the fan sounds coming in?
I'm just doing the audio. I'm just mixing the audio in the background for the stadium's noise, so I can hear it. Yeah. So I'm not sure if you can hear stadium noise in the background, guys. Amazing. So we slightly. Can you hear it slightly? I just want to hear it on the mic here. I can hear it. Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it.
I think maybe Eric Bailly should start. I don't know about Eric Bailly. He's been at United long enough now to. I know he's been hit with injuries a lot. I don't know. I just don't know what Eric Bailly is really. I don't know. You have any insights to that, Dave?
Eric Bailly, I don't know. There's
a good defender. There's a good defender in there, right?
He's neither here or there, to be honest. Eric Bailly. He's a bit mixed match. Sometimes he performs well, sometimes he doesn't.
He's a really good defender, but sometimes he just does stuff that is just out of the ordinary. Like you didn't need to tackle like that. You didn't need to do that. I think naturally he's a great defender, but even when he did that dive the other day on, the ball was going off for throw-in, and then he just sort of leaps in the air. I was like, what's the point in that? So, but he's a good defender, but he just confuses me with what he is and what he wants at United a little bit. So I wouldn't class him as Deadwood. I think he's a good asset to the club, but I wouldn't play him ahead of Lindelof.
Yeah, I think so. I think Lindelof deserves his place in the first league lineup.
There was a nice hug there from Pogba to Bruno when they were coming out the tunnel there.
I agree, and Martial. So we have the teams lining up, guys. They're just coming out of the dugout area at the Villa Park with Man United leading out in their what's that colour? White?
I think it's pink. Is it the pink
Pinky?
Or the
pinky white?
Yeah. I can't really. It's like I don't know, light mustard
white. Pink and white, yeah. It's like a light gold colour.
Yeah,
like a light gold colour. That's what I would call it, yeah. It's a light gold colour. So Aston Villa, of course, coming out, as you can see, they're all ready and lining up, guys. Aston Villa currently sits very, very down low in the bottom and are trying to avoid relegation here. And let's see if they can do so. I don't want to see Aston Villa go down, to be honest myself. I think they're part of the mandem of the Premier League.
Massive football club. I don't really love this Aston Villa too much, but the Aston Villa of old I really, really did like. I think they've got, I don't know, they're a massive football club, Aston Villa.
Yeah.
I've got a good question there from Dane Gray, Dave.
Yeah, from whom, sorry?
From Dane Gray, I think.
Do you think Leon Bailey? I tell you what, Leon Bailey, I don't know if he can replace Rashford on that left-hand side, though.
I think we've got to put all our eggs into the basket of Jadon Sancho, really. I really do.
Yeah.
Leon Bailey's like a really good player. I don't know. I just haven't seen enough yet, really. But, Jadon Sancho's proven and he's ready to go. So I think if we don't get Jadon, then Leon Bailey would be a good option, definitely.
Well, Mason Greenwood plays mostly on the right-hand side as well. So where would Jadon Sancho fit in?
On the right, really. But the thing is, this is the conflicting thing now, because Mason Greenwood's coming to such good form. Some people, not myself, but I'd say, where does Jadon fit in? Does Rashford come out then if Jadon comes in?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it is a problem area. But we had one of our pals, Barry, come on the stream, and he was saying that he thinks the most important thing for Man United to do is possibly buy a centre forward rather than invest in Sancho or any other parts of the pitch. I don't agree with that. I think Martial and Rashford possibly could share the number 9 and then have Sancho, Greenwood and all of that rotating round. So that would be kind of ideal for me. But I think Sancho for me is the key signing. I want to see something on that right hand side.
Perfect. So Man United line up with De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Luke Shaw, just to confirm, of course. Their midfield is with Paul Pogba, Nemanja Matic as kind of that CDM and advancing defensive midfield role. There is Mason Greenwood on the right-hand side, Bruno Fernandez and Marcus Rashford on the left-hand side, line up in the number 10 shirt. And then we have the French Anthony Martial, back in the striker position, looking for some more goals to add to his tally this season. So we're about to start on the way, guys. Nemanja Matic obviously looking lined up and focused in the number 31 shirt here, looking to deliver the goods in the defensive midfield role, probably looking to stop out Grealish, maybe advancing forward.
My stream's gone off for 1 second. I have no idea why this is. Let's try another Sky channel.
So they're looking at the young striker, Samatta, obviously just in front of Grealish, looking to get, obviously, an addition to his goal tally here, and his countdown to tick off. 3, 2, 1, and they take a knee, obviously.
Sorry, mate, I don't know what's happened, really.
That's fine.
Can't see what's going on.
And it's kicked off here. Anthony Martial gathers the ball, but it's also already picked up by Jack Grealish here, and it's passed back to Aston Villa's defense. Long ball here forward. And Maguire comfortably boots it out, obviously, for a goal kick to Manchester United. David De Gea is probably looking to prove something as well. He's, like you said earlier, a bit of a mistake-prone recently.
Yeah.
So, what do you think do you think he will get many shots to target to test him today?
I think so, mate. Because obviously there is a bit of a slippery slope with the United defence. So I think Villa might have their chances. I'll be very, very happy if we just saw like a solidified defensive performance today. But there's always that chance that Villa could slip through. So I'm not counting my chickens. I'm hoping De Gea is on it today, whenever them occasions might arise. Yeah,
and the young striker Samatta, obviously Jack Grealish, obviously in midfield as well, looking to pile on the pressure on Man United, and Man United comfortably keeping possession of the back here with Maguire and both Wan-Bissaka obviously keeping the ball nicely back here to Lindelof onto Wan-Bissaka on the right-hand side here, looking to regain possession and not allow Aston Villa to get the ball at all throughout the first 2 minutes of this game. Tyrone Mings has it forward, Samatta, and it's back to David De Gea. So obviously Man United looking to gain a place here on Leicester City. Not throughout this match. Obviously they will sit in 1 point behind Leicester City, regardless of obviously anything, because Leicester City's already played against Arsenal, drew 1-1 yesterday conveniently to help Man United. And here is Wan-Bissaka here on the right hand side, looking to attack the right hand side of Aston Villa. And in Mason Greenwood, he's here on the right hand side. He takes a little cut in, and it's a poor pass there. But Martial was looking dangerous, lurking in the box there to pick up the game pieces there from Mason Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka here on the right hand side. Matic out to Luke Shaw. Rashford here on the left hand side, looking dangerous. It's a brilliant pass there by Bruno Fernandez. Back flick into Mason Greenwood, and Mason Greenwood just scuffed his shot there.
Yeah, sorry, I'll jump in a second. I'm just still having problems getting this game. Sky keeps on saying something like I can't sign into the thing. I don't know why. It was running a minute ago. Having a lot of technical problems recently.
Losing out to John McGinn.
You got it back up?
Yeah, I'm having to use Sky Sports mobile TV at the moment because it's not now TV. I don't know why.
John McGinn. El Ghazi here comes forward and scuffs a shot wide to the right of David De Gea. Did you go in the Now TV app and say activate the pass?
Yeah, it was working before, and then now it's just stopped working. It won't do anything when I go into it. It keeps on like that. The circles just keep on spinning, and then it's just session timed out. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm here anyway. I'll just watch it on the mobile.
What minute are you? I'm on 350 now.
I'm on 4:03.
Oh wow, that's well ahead.
It might be quicker on the mobile. Yeah,
it may be quicker on the mobile. Yeah. Let me just refresh this.
Yeah, so I've obviously I was a bit. So there's some more questions coming in.
Yep, I can see that. Yep.
What do you think about having somebody like Damian Lowe replace Lindelof in defence? What's your take on that? I wouldn't really go for anything like that, to be fair. I think, as I said, I think Lindelof gets quite a lot of bad press, really. I think he does a decent job for United. I don't really think bringing through youngsters is really what we need currently in defence. I think, solidifying that is probably what we need to do first.
Yeah. So Nemanja Matic here on the left-hand side, comfortably passing around to Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire backs to Lindelof.
So was it
Man United keeping the ball nicely the first 5 minutes here. El Ghazi brings it forward to Samatta. Samatta here is just offside, just by an inch or so. And yeah, it's back to Manchester United.
What time in the game are you at, mate?
I am.
You're at 5:30.
I'm at 5:26 now.
Oh, we're only a couple of seconds apart. Then that's fine.
That's right. There you go, Lindelof back to Matic. So Lindelof tried to pass it forward there, but it was comfortably taken there. Pogba.
Yep.
Out to Matic. And to Martial. Out to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw looking to charge forward here. He's overlapping Rashford on the left-hand side. And to Martial playing a bit deeper here. And he just missed out the 1-2 there from Bruno Fernandez. Ghazi.
There's another comment here from Miko Plays. How do you feel about Diego Godin possibly moving to Man United? I would absolutely love that, even for a couple of years. I know he's aging, but obviously
solid defender.
Solid defender, mate. 10 out of 10, really. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So even if we got a couple of years out of him next to Maguire, that would be superb.
He will be like a later on Vidic. That's what he will be like.
Yeah,
Godin.
Very solid.
Just
solidify the thing a little bit. Do you know what I mean? It'll be great. Absolutely great. I think I'm a little bit ahead of you, David, so I'll let you sort of do more of the talking because, obviously it'd be stupid if you don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, there we go. Douglas Luiz has a little cross back. And now Rashford here. It's a comfortable corner here for Aston Villa. We've just approaching the 7th minute, guys. Not much action so far. Just very...
And I don't know what Prabshot's got this thing about Mustafi. Every stream he's on, he talks about Mustafi.
Yeah, he loves Mustafi. he loves a bit of Mustafi here. There it is.
Villa pump the ball back in the box. That's clearly offside.
And it's cleared out here. Luis there's a little tries to hit it back to Trezeguet. Is Trezeguet linked to Trezeguet in any relation at all?
I don't think so, mate. I don't think so. This guy's is he not Egyptian? This guy, Trezeguet.
I'm not sure. I think
he's from Egypt.
I thought it was his son or something.
Well, they do believe in reincarnation in the Egyptian thing.
They do, and it's El Ghazi here, and he's clattered there by Bruno Fernandez. Bruno Fernandez pleading with the ref there.
Oh, well done, Bruno.
Matic did get caught out there by the pace of Samatta. And El Ghazi just came forward. And, he's just been clattered there by Bruno Fernandez.
So, the end result was Bruno taking him out, giving Aston Villa a free kick in quite A dangerous position. I think Jack Grealish
Abdi Ege says, I live De Gea, or I love De Gea, maybe.
He loves De Gea, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, formatively for me, I think Dean Hendo is the new man. I can't wait for Hendo to come in, But I can't disrespect David De Gea. He's done a marvellous service for United over the years. Player of the year multiple times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Top player.
He's been your first proper number one since Van der Sar.
Yeah. And not a great free kick there for Villa.
Yeah. Douglas Luiz takes free kick, and it's just gone.
Yeah, as a side note, now the ball's gone off. I was watching a bit of your stream with Gunnar Claude.
Okay.
On the thing, he did really well presenting that back in the day.
Yeah, I tried my best.
Were you nervous?
No, I wasn't nervous at all. I don't think it was nervousness. I think he was trying to find things to say during a 1 hour masturbate show, which they called it back then. That's what I was trying to figure out. So I'm on 9:53 now, Aaron.
Yeah, you're pretty much caught up with me now. Jack Grealish, can you see him in the photo?
Yeah, he is now. Yeah, number 10. Yeah, perfect. Cool.
I like when Jack Grealish wears his socks down. He's like old school.
Old school socks, isn't it? Old school socks, mate. Old school socks. You guys are doing a great job. Kudos. Keep up. Thank you, Abdi. Much appreciated. So Jack Grealish takes a free kick. He hits into Samata, and I think it's.
But he takes Rashford. Like Rashford's holding his shin, but I think he's back up again.
Yeah. It's a good little near post cross from Jack Grealish. I didn't expect that, but Samata tries to go forward, but Rashford clearly puts it out. Obviously,
I think he went for the a bit of the surprise element there, but yeah, nearly effective. Rashford there with good alertness.
So now back to Manchester United. De Gea about to take a goal kick.
It's a very, very lime green goalkeeping attire.
It is. It is.
I was also going to say as well, so Prabshot was saying that Ruben Diaz at Benfica would be a good signing. I rate him quite highly as well. That could be a really, really good shout, but I think a lot of the clubs in Europe are after him as well, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, good shout there.
Yeah, the Portuguese league has been ransacked recently. I don't know. There's a lot of players coming from Portugal, going to different leagues. Obviously, Bruno Fernandez being the main one, but I think the Portuguese league is it's coming a bit more into fruition now. There's a lot of players, a lot of talent being attracted.
I think Portugal's always been like that, hasn't it? Even from back in the times, like obviously pre-Mourinho, post-Mourinho. Obviously he sort of set the standard with that Porto team. And then, like, they've been developing talent, buying talent for low prices, selling them at quite high prices. I think that's basically the mantra of that league, especially with Porto, Sporting, and Benfica. Buy low, sell high.
Yeah, and it's just as we're taking into that, I think it was a Pogba cross there who went dangerously in the box there. And Pogba's reclaimed the ball, but it's a foul then to Villa, but a challenge on Samata from Nemanja Matic.
Matic is absolutely screwing.
Yeah. I think it was Mason Greenwood trying to do a backflip.
I will maintain. But yeah, no one noticed. I don't think there's any VIR or anything like that, but I think it clearly hit his hand in the box.
Prabshot says you can also sign goalkeeper Buffon. He will never stop playing. True.
Yeah, he's going to die in goal. He's literally going to die in a goal post, mate. Honestly. GG Buffon will play forever, mate.
Yeah. But do you know what? I was watching, I think it was a Champions League highlights featuring Ferdinand and Gary Lineker and also Frank Lampard. And it's saying the players these days, obviously, their routines have changed. Their diets have changed. Their training regime changed. So they're much fitter than they used to be. I think we're at the peak of athleticism in sport at the moment. And in general, definitely. When you look at Ronaldo and you look at Messi, even going obviously until top of the game still for now for 15, 20 years, it's looking promising for football in terms of athletic players staying on longer than we expect them to.
Well, I think Ronaldo and Messi have definitely set a new precedent at the top level of football, really, to carry on until usually you sort of peak out at 32, they've extended it another 3-4 years at the top level of football, which is like, you know, Giggsy and Scholesy and all that, they went on, but their roles kind of calmed down after they got to that sort of, you know, 38, 39 sort of thing. But they still had a role. But I mean, I can see Ronaldo playing happily until 40, 41. You know what I mean? Like, you know, even in the MLS or a lower sort of like Chinese Super League or whatever, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Solskjaer looks a bit...
Still one more big move.
Yeah, Solskjaer is looking... I don't think he's looking too concerned. I think he's just sitting back, chilling, waiting for Man United to instigate some action here. Yeah. I think it was Wan-Bissaka who's looking for a lot of overlapping runs on that right-hand side. Yeah. And here's Rashford here. Tries to slot it into Martial, but is comfortably taken out by McGinn.
Obviously, you know, you've got to take into account Aston Villa are probably playing for their Premier League survival as well. So there's going to be a bit of fight from them.
They are.
Well, I don't think it'll be just a cakewalk. But I think if United get a decent foothold in the game, start getting Bruno and start getting Pogba to find Bruno in sort of compromising positions to Villa, can open them up a little bit. But it's all tight at the moment.
So another aging keeper here, Pepe Reina, about to take the goalkeeper. Reina seems like he's been around forever, hasn't he?
It's nice to see him back in the Premier League, mate. Pepe. Yeah,
it is.
Very, very good goalkeeper in his time.
Yeah, I agree. And Napoli was actually really good.
Won the Champions League with Liverpool. Was he in goal in 2005?
When they nearly won? Yeah, I think he was, yeah.
When they beat Milan 3-3.
Oh, when they won the Champions League? No, it was Dudek who was in goal.
It's Dudek, yeah. Good knowledge there, Dave.
Grealish,
sir, playing it about there. As I said, he's on trial. He's being scouted today. Potential United signing.
Yeah. So we're on the 15th minute here.
Oh, that's a poor pass forward there. The game's got a bit of a nice flow to it, really. You can see Villa's intent going forward. Passing back really well. They've got it in the middle here with John McGinn.
Jack Grealish here on the right-hand side.
So I'm watching a much smaller screen than...
I sent you a WhatsApp message, Aaron.
Yeah, sure. Either way, David, I don't mind. Do we just keep it the way it is? I think we've got a good flow going.
Yeah, that's fine, mate. I don't mind. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. I think we both know the roles and all that.
So we have a total of 21 people watching us on both YouTube and Facebook combined. YouTube obviously looking promising at the moment. We're third ranking behind Football Stand and also not Football Stand, sorry, the United Stand and the Stretford End. Which is great.
Paddock.
Stretford Paddock, that's it. They're called now.
It's a good ball in the box for Villa. I think Wan-Bissaka's got right in the way of that, but Trezeguet nearly. Oh no, I get mixed up. Who's the other guy?
Douglas Luiz.
No, Douglas Luiz got right in there, and Wan-Bissaka basically just gets
back chested
in the way. Yeah,
he does get his body away.
Yeah,
back chested. Cool. So there's a corner here. Jack Grealish looking to shape up.
Aston Villa 2-0 on penalties. On corners, sorry. Good punch out from David De Gea. That's what you like to see from your goalkeeper.
That is.
In them kind of situations. Just really, really proactive in punching the ball out there.
Doug Luiz here. Pass it. Switch to cross here. Hits in the box, and it's a great cross to the back post there to Grealish. Grealish couldn't control it there.
But if you look at that, very, very dangerous Aston Villa looking at the moment, really. United, as we're sort of saying, like a bit of a tentative start, not really. Villa started the game really well, essentially. I don't know why I was trying to overcomplicate that. Villa started the game really, really well in the opening stages.
Yeah, I agree as well. So we have Jack Grealish who just missed a chance there. I think he was obviously Aston Villa who just crossed it right to the back post there.
Nicked the ball in Man United's final third there, but cleared away. But yeah, Villa seem absolutely on it. Really, they seem very keen to close down United from starting any of their attacks from deep, and it's having quite good success so far.
Yeah, Constance delivering some great balls into the post. Constance here delivering great balls from this right-hand side. And Manchester United, I think Luke Shaw needs to get a bit closer. Douglas Luiz tries to hit it into the box, but he's not doing well there. Dane Gray, a comment from Dane Gray. Maybe not replace, but rotate. He's too comfortable. He needs to fight for his game. He's making too many mistakes. Must give 100% every game. If not, you get a rotate. I think he's talking about Lindelof.
Yeah. I see with that. But I think Bailly's not come in and done any better anyway. Possibly looking at younger players to come in, like, as you mentioned, young Low there. Transibi, obviously quite injury prone. He looks like he's going to get there. It looks like a great. So we need to replace it. I agree with that. Possibly, put his role back a little bit. I think Barry came on and said that as well.
Yeah, Prabshot just said, Eric Haaland, where do you think he should go?
Well, I think he'll definitely be at Dortmund another season. I don't think he will move so soon after signing, but I think it could be if he suits a Real Madrid style of football. I'll tell you that. Knows how to play that kind of game. Couldn't see him as a Barcelona player, but I could see United, Liverpool. We'll see. That kind of player.
Yeah. So, speaking about that kind of player, Anthony Martial brings it on the left-hand side, and he's just hit it out for Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood just run ahead of him and easily ushered out by Mings. So, action over the area over the last 10 minutes. Statistics here from Manchester United and Aston Villa. 26%, obviously, in their own area. 12%, obviously, most of everything in the middle of the park. So it's not so much action going along in terms of goal side, but we're looking, obviously, that to develop over the course of the next, let's say, 25 minutes before halftime arrives.
Yeah, to Abdi has said, the only department United need to strengthen or bolster is the central defence. So I do concur with that, but I do think, we need a bit more midfielders and on the right-hand side as well. We've not had a decent right winger in years.
Yeah. And Matic here brings it forward to Maguire. And it's Rashford here on the left-hand side, Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw passes back to Rashford. Rashford playing a bit deeper here, maybe trying to press maybe the Aston Villa side.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a case of trying to instigate it from deep now, United, because nothing's happening, But we're going forward here with Rashford again. Turns inside. Good pass to Pogba. Pogba Bruno. Again, as we were saying in the introduction to this video, Bruno does these kind of passes where he expects people to be on that same kind of wavelength, and it just didn't happen there. Again, it's one of them wasted, sort of balls into the box.
Yeah, I think he was looking for Rashford again to make the run down the left-hand side, but exactly. he didn't. Rashford wasn't thinking on that same wavelength as you just said.
Yeah, I think he's having to go at Tony there.
Yeah, and it's time for nearly a water break, guys.
Yep.
From both teams. See both managers here giving instructions to the players during this little water break and this timeout. Abdi Ege says, "What about Sancho?"
Yes, Sancho's is what I think the majority of the United fan base want. I think he is the chosen one, essentially. Do you know what I mean? I'll be so happy if that comes to fruition. I think we'll be a really good force up front. I'm not saying he could change our fortunes overnight, but I think in developing a title contending team, he will be quite expensive, yes, but quite a fantastic asset for many years at United.
Yeah, I agree. I think Sancho will slot in nicely. Depends where he slots in and what plans maybe Solskjaer would have for him. But I think the approach this season, who Sancho will go to, is obviously determined. I don't think Liverpool could snatch it up. I think they have too much talent already. I think the likes of Chelsea couldn't snatch him up, obviously, after their big moves already. Chelsea are agreeing maybe to sell either N'Golo Kante or Jorginho to a team. So I'm not sure where that's going on because they're looking to Obviously,
I would love Jorginho at Man United. I would take him. I think there's still a player there. I just don't think he. I think he's played quite well for Chelsea, even before the coronavirus sort of stopped the football. I think he was doing really well as well. I'm quite surprised that they want to get rid of him.
Yeah, and Patrice just said if a manager has money, he can also sign Lingard.
yeah, we'll give him for free with any transfer. It's fine.
Yeah, put him into a swap deal. They'll have to pay you money though to get rid of Lingard.
Yeah, I think
Pogba's caught out here.
Wow.
Oh, it's hit the post from Aston Villa, and it's Trezeguet there.
Not clinical enough, and David De Gea just looking at his defence, quite puzzled at how they got through.
But it was Pogba. It was Pogba who initially had the ball here. He got dispossessed by Trezeguet. Trezeguet moves forward. Very uncharacteristic.
He's actually beaten De Gea, isn't it, really?
He has.
Again, you've got to say, what is De Gea doing? He's like about half a second late to dive for that ball, really. Very lucky Trezeguet hit the post and near missed there for United.
Yeah. Pogba also should be questioning himself. Why did he lose the ball in the middle of the field there? Before he got dispossessed by Trezeguet.
Wakey for real there. United got a bly.
Dane Gray says Man United needs to have more options, so a player mess up a game, no worries, we'll replace you because we have options. So no player will think that they must start because it will be based all on performances.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's the basis of any squad, really. I think, not just United. I think, that's...
Let's agree with here.
Well, United attacking back here. Greenwood on the edge of the box.
Anthony Martial hits it through. Bruno Fernandez. Is he gone down?
That'll be a free kick or something. You see the roulette he tried to do there? If he would have pulled that off, that would have been great. But is it a penalty? Was it inside the box?
Is it a penalty or is it outside? It looked inside the box to me.
I think the way he's done the roulette and sort of span his body, it seems like it could possibly be inside the box. Here we go.
It's definitely inside the box there. That's a penalty.
Got to be a pen. Let's see VAR get that little line out on the replay. But as Bruno Fernandez got himself a penalty for United. Is it in the D? I think it's in the D.
No, it's inside the box.
Let's have a look at the replay again. Martial's playing it in. It's a good angle we've got here. No, it's on the D for me. It's on the outside of the D. If you're being fair, it's a free kick.
It is a free kick.
Oh, it's a penalty.
No, it's a penalty. It is being given a penalty.
Wow. Bruno, things is happening, man. The camera was on the replay and it went straight to him taking the penalty. And it's 1-0 without doubt.
Brilliant penalty to the bottom there.
The magnificent Fernandez has scored a penalty, got a penalty. Looked like it was outside of the box, the infringement. But VAR has ruled it's inside the box. And he puts the penalty away with great aplomb.
Yeah, I think I classed it as a penalty from before, obviously the VAR. I think it was. I think when he stepped into the roulette, here, I think,
clever, isn't it?
I think it's Konsa there who's been a bit reckless. Konsa challenges him. Yeah, so the footing into Bruno Fernandez was directly inside the box, just below the D.
Bruno knows what he's doing there with that attempt of that roulette. He knows if the defender clamps in, he's going down. I think that's a footballing intelligence there, man. He's got United out of a bit of shock because I think Villa were looking like scoring first.
Yeah, so it's definitely 1-0 to Man United. That is 100% confirmed.
When you look at the price of football players at the moment, isn't Bruno Fernandez' transfer price an absolute steal for what he's brought to United?
I would say so.
Absolute steal. There was a big comment there before, but I think we missed it because of all the action.
So it was Dane Gray who said that Man United need to have more options, but I think we've already addressed that in terms of how many players Man United should have so they can replace them based upon who's performing well. We have Rashford. Dane Gray said Rashford will score next.
I think this is the beginning of the route now. I think it might start. United are operating now. We're looking good. Great control there from Rashford on the left-hand side. Good run in there from Shaw. Good ball in the box. I think United have awoken. Bruno's awoken the United players really with that goal.
Yeah, Luke Shaw here. Obviously, so they're replaying the penalty again. And
He's
yeah, it is contact.
Clever spot, Bruno Fernandez. I know. I can imagine myself in that situation. Go on, touch me. Bang! I'll go down. Thank you very much. Yeah. Smart player.
You know, Zidane would have probably completed that roulette.
Yeah, he would have been upset if someone brought him down. I'm not taking the penalty.
Yeah. Hernandez here, short corner. Little tactic here from the training ground.
Oh, ref.
Rashford.
Oh, good inverted pass.
Good passing here from Man United.
Both have woken up. Oh, lucky.
Mings just clears it away. Here on the right-hand side. Lindelof playing an advanced role here. Wan-Bissaka. And it's a long ball here, and I think it's Matic there, just sitting back.
Matic, that's precisely what I was talking about at the beginning of the game. You know, I could see it being a bit of a squeaky bum time if it was someone else, but he just calmly takes the ball down and plays it back out to be played.
You see, Matic's role is a bit weird because when Shaw and Wan-Bissaka come up front, he just goes in inverted centre back, doesn't he? Mata. Obviously, because he's a defensive midfielder, but he does slot into that 3 at the back rather than it would be a 4. And here it is over the right-hand side. And left-hand side, obviously, Luke Shaw comfortably about to take the throw in.
There's some interesting stuff going on in the comments, really. Prabjot said Dries Mertens would be a good option. I think his age is a bit of a factor for me in that one.
Did Abdi mean we had our Silvestri years? Or Silvestri or Sylvester years?
I will have no one disrespect Mikhail Silvestri in this chat. What a player he was. I'll have none of that.
Man, he had one of the biggest slapheads you've ever seen in your life, isn't it, Lucas Silvestri?
Just John O'Shea and Mikhail Silvestri sharing that left-hand side, mate. I love them days.
Yeah. I watched Ronaldo's debut against Bolton, I think it was, isn't it?
Yes, it was, yeah.
That was brilliant debut. Brilliant debut.
I think, you know, it's that greediness that he had there and just overplaying. It was so frustrating to watch. But it's brilliant just to watch them games back and see the animal that he's become now.
Yeah.
From being that, like, you know, sort of really skinny, 18-year-old, shy, but brilliant football player to being CR7. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. When he came to Real Madrid, I think he still had that really streak in him a little bit. But here we go, Mason Greenwood. Yep. No, it's not. It's Bruno Fernandez. Sorry, Fernandez brings it forward.
Oh, he's running forward.
He's looking to the right hand side of the field there, but Pogba here. Pogba, good pass directly into.
Luke Shaw can't get there though. But yeah, you know, United have settled the game down a little bit. Aston Villa have come off the front foot, and United are beginning to dictate play a bit more.
Yep, I agree.
But Villa were looking very, very, very promising at the beginning of the game. Should have been 1-0 up with that chance from Trezeguet.
Could have possibly 1-0 up, yeah. Could have possibly been 1-0 up. Today obviously just for the first half, guys, we've had approximately 2,000 viewers already tuned in to our live stream. Oh, wonderful. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I think Luke Shaw, Dane says, I think Luke Shaw is giving every game 100%. He's playing for his spot in the team.
But Dane Gray, I'll answer your question. Do you not think Brandon Williams is the future though? Because I'm a big fan of that kid. And also as well, and Abdi Ege as well. I want to know what you have to say about Mikhail Silvestri, because you know, I hope it's not a negative.
I don't think he's meaning that. I think he's meaning something else. I'm not sure.
But if you say our Sylvesters, I'm hoping that it's in a good context and not a bad context.
Oh yeah.
The Arsenal Mikhail Silvestri, you can have that one all day long, but not the Man United.
Cool. Pogba, they're playing volleyball actually in the moment in the middle of the field, Man United. John McGinn just coming back on the field, and Pepe Reina comfortably clears it away. And then we have now Mason Greenwood, who's just lost possession there. And Jack Grealish. El Ghazi back 1-2 to Jack Grealish. El Ghazi.
I'll ask you a question. You know what? I'll wait until we get to the half-time break.
No worries. And it's Pogba who brings it forward. And he's on the right-hand side. It's good play for Man United. Man United has 4-4 here.
Aston Villa committed a few men forward there in the left and gaping holes for United.
Tony on the left. Anthony Martial. Oh!
He got another rocket off on the left like he did at Bournemouth. Very, very unlucky.
Tried to cut into his right-hand side there. Very similar to what Ronaldo did for Juventus the other day.
Yes.
Back out here. Douglas Luiz. Dane Gray says, Dane Gray responded to your comment, Aaron. Brandon Williams is a good young player, but he needs to prove himself as he's not proven to be vital for Man United just yet.
Yeah, fair enough. I really do believe that he is the future, and I think with the way Ollie possibly might tactically set up is Luke Shaw could tuck in a bit more, and then obviously we could when he plays a 3-5-2, play Williams out on the left as well. But there's loads of options. But I think the future's looking bright in a number of positions for United. Before I mentioned Brandon Williams.
Yeah. So Lindelof here. Matic. Harry Maguire. Moving forward.
BH.
Pogba does a lovely cross-field ball there. And he's just poor control there from Rashford. Bruno Fernandez.
Is he playing right now?
I don't know where he's playing, mate. He's very free roam at the moment.
Across the line, basically.
Mason Greenwood.
There we go.
Greenwood.
There we go. Oh! What a great bit of improvisation that was from Mason Greenwood, and it could have been 2-0. The lad's got great composure on the ball. Look at this.
Drags it forward, brings it forward, goes around Tyrone Mings and also Douglas Luiz, and just Reina just makes a comfortable save there.
Missed it a little bit. I think he wants accuracy instead of power. But got neither. What I was going to ask you, David, now the game slowed down a little bit, was
yes,
has Ole Gunnar Solskjaer did enough to gain the respect of Man United fans as actually the manager of choice?
Yeah, I think so at the moment. I think he was tactically inept at the beginning, but I think he's coming to his own as a manager. And I think Man United giving them the chance to stay on, and finally bring. I think this is the first proper full 11 that you've had. If you know what I mean, like actual players that could fit into the mold into those positions. I think Bruno Fernandez has done that, but Rashford here on the right hand side, and is it another penalty? No, it's been waved off by the referee. Left hand side, Mason Greenwood.
I heard somebody on the radio the other day, sort of on a call-in show on TalkSport, say, it's kind of like Ole's kind of faked it until he's made it a little bit in terms of his managerial level. But obviously the squad has helped him. He's developed it. He's had a hand in where they are now. I'm very happy with Ole.
Good cross there by Rashford on the right hand side, but just a bit too close to Pepe Reina. Good dip, but Rashford has not been playing the best today. But I don't know if it was a foul or not from Douglas Luiz. It goes round. Yeah, it's a bit light. I think Rashford's gone down a bit too aimlessly. And it's aimed over the top there. Oh, it's a bad control there by Maguire. By Lindelof, sorry.
Good ball back out. Grealish. Back out on the left-hand side. Back into the centre.
McGinn.
Good block there.
And Douglas Luiz here.
These are the very fine margins from a good performance. These little mistakes in the defensive areas from the centre backs. It's not really making you more assured of a complete defensive unit yet. There's another comment from Dane.
Yep. So Dane Gray has just said, what I admire with Luke Shaw is that he doesn't have the speed, but he used what he has to his advantage. That is experience and skill, and his knowledge of the game is if he had speed, he would be threatening.
Well, I think he's kind of lost speed a little bit, hasn't he?
He has lost speed, yeah.
But I kind of feel like, his reading of the game sometimes is really good. I think he probably suffers from not having the backline settled, really. Attacking wise, I think he's fine. I think the team just needs to find their feet, and then I think the roles will be defined very clearly soon. But Luke Shaw, I don't see nothing wrong with him at the moment. I think since the start back, he's been great.
Yep. And Jack Grealish and John McGinn about to both lay over this ball, obviously on the spot, for a free kick into the box. John McGinn takes it, left foot, and it's a dangerous one.
Yeah.
Bubbled around a few players. And it is Hauser who just missed a chance there to get his head on the ball, I would say, or his foot on the ball. Obviously in the box there. If you want speed, Man United should go for Theo Hernandez, who we watched the other day, of course.
We watched the other day. I wasn't very impressed, actually, to be fair. I think he got done a few times out there, but that's just one game as an example. But yeah, anybody here, join us for our Serie A football streams as well.
We will be doing Serie A football streams very soon. And tomorrow we're looking to do the Real Madrid-Alaves match, which is Real Madrid's calling for my team to get in and get a chance on FanChatTV as well. So Douglas Luiz,
the Aston Villa defender there on a potential attack from United.
Yeah. McGinn here. Tries to control it, but he's surrounded by three players and has to give it back to Peperina. Peperina kicks it over to the right-hand side.
Going to say, at the Ege says plenty of penalties and VAR aid.
I agree. I think it's a lot of penalties, yeah.
United have got a lot of VAR and penalty helps since the restart. We've had bare penalties. And VAR, this is go away. It's like Alex Ferguson's back or something.
Yeah. There we go. Trezeguet tried to go around Wan-Bissaka there, but did not prevail. And Wan-Bissaka is just now just throwing it into Matic, and they resume possession. Obviously, Man United here on the right-hand side of the field. Mason Greenwood looking dangerous, obviously. Little chance just before the 37th minute with Pepe Reina just clawing to his left-hand side and palming that ball away. Goal came from just nearly at the beginning of the match here. The goal came from Bruno Fernandez from penalty, and now we're just obviously nearing the first half end, 45th minute nearly, where the players will be able to go into the dressing rooms and get the instructions from the manager for the second half.
So Robert Farrow's made a comment on Facebook, David, if you can get that one up on the screen.
Yep. Robert Farrow has just said, think Bruno is what Man United needs. He plays with freedom of the ball and takes chances. Agreed. Absolutely agreed. Absolutely. What's your take on Bruno Fernandez so far, especially from watching this match so far as well?
I mean, I think his instincts and his just general ability have just made this team just look a completely different proposition going forward. As you can see, my frustration before Fernandez came in is that I would see no movement and no excitement in the final third, just really placid. But since Bruno's come in, and it's just made the players feel like their runs will be met with a pass, or it's worth running. So I don't know. I couldn't have thought any other player could come in and do what Bruno's done so far. He's been a revelation.
Yes. And Prabshot just asked, what do you think of Messi in a jersey of Madrid? And I would say, absolutely no way.
It's a redundant question.
It's redundant, yeah. He would never play for Real Madrid, ever, in his life.
See him in a Man City or Juve shirt?
Maybe.
I think Pep Guardiola's can have a word.
Well, that's what we said about Figo, isn't it?
Yeah. And then And then loads of pig's head got thrown at him.
Yeah.
You Spanish boy, I tell you that.
Figo actually played in that all illustrious team in '97 with Ronaldo, Luis Enrique, Guardiola, Nadal's uncle.
I tell you what, though, Figo kind of recovered quite well career-wise from that like massive sin of moving to Real from Barca. He didn't get much stick after a couple of years, but I don't know. It might still sting a few Real Madrid fans, but
so we have Ethan. Sorry, Aaron. Sorry, mate. We have Ethan just rejoining us back. Obviously, our fan from Canada, who's a massive baseball fan. What's your prediction today's? Mine is 3-1, Ethan, and Aaron's.
I said 4-2 at the beginning of the game. So 1-0 to United. But there's been chances for Villa for that to happen as well. So
yeah. At the moment, I'm winning in our forfeit for the week.
Oh yeah, is that right today? Yeah, wicked.
Oh, and it's Bruno Fernandez Bruno Fernandez just missed a header completely wide there. I think it was. Oh, it's good football there. Luke Shaw comes out on the left. 1-2, little cheeky 1-2 with Anthony Martial. Luke Shaw puts it in the box, and then Bruno Fernandez just hits it wide out there.
Dane made a comment that we missed there, David. Can I pull up on the screen?
Yeah, that's it. So Dane Gray said, would you agree to arrest Rashford until he's back at his full fitness because he's not giving us 100% and use Martial his position and bring Igalo in from Martial's spot and use Rashford as a sub?
Well, it's been a massive advocate for Igalo playing from the beginning of the stream, and I think it's better to play a player when they need fitness rather than leave them on the sidelines. I think you can play your way out of bad form, and I think that's clearly what Solskjaer's trying to do. I think Igalo's possibly accepted his role at United. He's been brought in for that reason as cover. I don't think he's expecting anything more than that. So it'll be interesting. I would like to see it, but as I said, if we're playing our best players, I expect wins, and I think that's what the mantra is at the moment. But yeah, I do see where you're coming from.
Yeah, I agree. And I agree with this comment as well. A goal difference will matter most when it's head-to-head with Leicester. 100%. Robert Farrow says, happy how Man United are holding the ball, but need to settle the game down and play Igalo up front, and Bruno will get him on the end of it. A lot of people are advocating for Igalo to come on.
Yeah. Well, I feel a bit bad for Marcus Rashford because he seems to be the one that has to walk the plank, essentially, from the comments we see. But here we go, a really fast attack here from United.
Yeah, counter-attack here. Bruno Fernandez here.
Get it a bit too far.
Pepe Reina. A bit too far, but Pepe Reina was on it like a shot, to be honest.
Yeah, 9 out of 10, that's the keepers, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's 4 minutes remaining in that first half, guys. We have Aston Villa 0, Manchester United 1, courtesy of a penalty from Bruno Fernandez. And yeah, so it's Jack Grealish on the right-hand side here. Jack Grealish has been really taken out here by Nemanja Matic. And it's going to be a yellow card for Nemanja Matic? Yes, it is.
I'm just going to ask Dane and Abdi in the comments, or anybody else who would like to respond. Jack Grealish coming from Man United. Does anybody agree that that's where we should be going, or do you think we should not be making that signing? And that's to Dane and Abdi, or anyone who wants to answer that question. I'll ask that to you, David, as the person doing the stream with me. Jack Grealish at Man United?
Where would he fit? Bruno Fernandez position?
Oh, a cover for Bruno, yeah.
Probably, maybe cover for Bruno. I think he'll be on the bench, though.
Yeah. I don't think we can approach the signing as a first teamer.
Yeah. What do you think of players who are signed and they know that they're going to be playing? They're not going to be playing that much. What would you make of that?
Sorry.
So players who are signed to a club, but they know they're not going to be playing. Like, for example, if Jack Grealish was to sign for Man United, he knows he's not going to be playing that much as Bruno Fernandez.
I get your question now. I think it's competition for places, isn't it, really? I think that's what every manager wants to see. So if one isn't playing very well, there's a threat of being replaced. So
what's your favorite football league? Mine is the Premier League and La Liga combined. I like both of them. Aaron's probably Premier League.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a xenophobe, if I'm being fair. I don't usually watch much football outside of the UK, but with doing the channel with David, starting to broaden my horizons a little bit. I really enjoyed what I saw from Syria.
Oh, Mason Greenwood here on the attack on the right-hand side. Mason Greenwood hits it out cleverly to Anthony Martial. Anthony Martial back to Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood on his right foot, and it's a great goal from Mason Greenwood.
Come on! If anybody is in disbelief of this young man's talent, please tell me something here, because he banged that ball into that net there. Look at this. Good pass inside. Gets it back. Look at the shot.
Boom.
Bang. Left or right foot, Mason's shooting that in the net. Look at that.
And it is the trifecta, isn't it? It's Mason Greenwood, Anthony Martial, and Bruno Fernandez. Sorry?
I thought you were going to say Anthony Minaj.
Anthony Martial and Mason Greenwood and Bruno Fernandez just literally launching that counter-attack down the centre, and it's 2-0 to Manchester United.
Gary Neville was just saying that he thought Mason Greenwood should have went all the way down by himself, but it shows the clever nature of the player to pass it back inside, receive the ball, and then actually just an unbelievable finish from outside of the box there.
Yeah, well, Gary Neville's attacking prowess was never known, was it? He was more of the right hand side.
Gary Neville, great crosser of the football, David.
Great crosser of the football, yeah.
And him and David Beckham invented the overlap, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it could be.
Redefine the overlap.
Yeah. So it's halftime, guys, and it's 2-0 to Manchester United versus Aston Villa. Yeah, we have had good viewership so far, guys, on YouTube. And there's another comment from Dane Gray. We're going to be reading that in a second, Dane. Thank you very much for keeping with us.
Mm-hmm.
And 1 second, let me just see the analytics from today. So we've so far, we've just gone over the cusp of 2,000 on YouTube, which is much appreciated. Thank you very much. And on Facebook, we've just hit, I think it's been 500 so far.
Cool. Well, we'll see. There's a lot of interest in this game, and there must be
320 views on Facebook.
So, whoever's with us, thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, much appreciated. So, guys, obviously, the comment from Dane Gray, there are players in the team really playing for their game. Will some just sure them game are not fighting for it? They are giving 100%. Thank you, Dane. You're being very active in the comments. Thank you for these. Enhanced comments. Much appreciated.
It's lovely to have people to talk to on the stream. It's kind of what we do it for. So it's great. I
agree. So, guys, we obviously want to do kind of like a little halftime show. What we should do today, Aaron, for halftime? What should we show as a reaction?
Should we do some more? We could do. We could guess the team. I think we've got some people participating in the chat today.
Yeah,
we can join in on that.
We can guess the team. Let's do the guess the team. Let's do some. I should do. Let's see. Try and guess players from when they were kids who they grew up to be.
If you want, mate. If you want, this is definitely going to be halftime entertainment, mate. Fucking hell.
So, guys, for everybody in the comments, for everybody here, who did this player grow up to be? Who did this player grow up to be? Let's give everybody a minute.
It's not Bruno, is it?
This is a good one, actually. I know it because I bloody touched it.
Oh, bloody! I know who that is. Yeah.
Okay, let's see what everybody else thinks. We're gonna count them down from a football. I know we know it's a football player, but who did it grow up to be? A Manchester United player.
It says something.
Giggsy? Yes, it is. It is Ryan Giggs. It is Ryan Giggs. Should we do another one? Let's do another one. Cool. Okay, this one's gonna be a tough one.
Jesus.
Okay, they don't show him as a one. Okay, we'll send him as the other one.
Team Arum says, "What a goal! Greenwood is the best. Currently, mate, he is on fire. I totally agree with that."
Okay, now this is a tough one. This is a definite tough one. Who did this player grow up to be? Manchester United legend.
Is it an obscure player?
No, it's not an obscure player. It's very obvious. But I know who it is because I already generated. Who did this player grow up to be?
I'm trying to look at the face. I can't make it out, actually, for some reason. Is it an obvious player?
Who is this Man United legend on screen?
Okay. Were we talking about him today on the stream?
No, we weren't.
I don't know, I can't make that out.
Who is this Man United legend on screen?
It's not Ollie, is it? No. No, I can't make it.
Aaron still. I'll give everybody until 12:13. Let's do 12:14. A minute left. If you can guess it, let me see. We'll give everybody 20 seconds. Prabshot says Lingard. Prabshot said Lingard. Prabshot says Phil Jones. Andre Pereira. Until 12:14. So the mystery person is Van Nistelrooy. It is Van Nistelrooy. This kid is Van Nistelrooy on screen. Can you believe it? Ridiculous, mate. No, you didn't get it. You didn't get it, mate. It's Van Nistelrooy.
Oh, really?
It's Van Nistelrooy, mate. Yeah, that's.
I can't see Van Nistelrooy. It didn't look. Looks like more like bloody Gabriel Ubertan.
So that's Van Nistelrooy, mate. It's a very old photo, obviously, but yeah, it's a pretty crazy. So we're at halftime, guys. Obviously, Man United lead 2-0 at the half. I'm just gonna get a drink here, and I'll just pop out 2 seconds. Yeah,
cool, bro.
My throat is on toothpicks at the moment.
Yeah, so first half over, United 2-0 up. Very, very, very productive first half. Looked a bit on the edge a little bit in the first 20 minutes for United, but we kind of got it together, and 2 great goals scored from United. Well, not great goals. You could say Bruno, great improvisation for the penalty, and obviously Mason Greenwood with just a killer instinct from outside of the box. But yeah, let's have a look at some of the comments here. Abdi Ege says Bruno has rejuvenated the team, and I am now beginning to lose weight. Lol. Fair enough, mate. Pravjot says 11 or 11 or 11-0. I don't know what that means. Dane Gray says 4-0 prediction. And Pravjot Rice says 3-0 to that. Dane Gray again with a comment. Igalo is going to come and do what he does best, score goals. Well, yeah, we'll see if we can see it in a. I'm sure if United get one more goal, or possibly not even one more goal, if they just get the third goal or not, so I'm sure we'll see Igalo come on and do the business. It'd be nice to see him come on, actually.
Igalo? Yeah, could do. Nice. And
Prabshot rises, of course, to Dane Gray's comment. Igalo will come on and do the business.
Big advocates of Igalo here today.
Yeah, for sure.
Abdi Ege says Bruno has rejuvenated the team. I'm sure you answered that already.
Yeah, that's I mentioned that comment already. Yeah.
Cool. So FanChatTV obviously ready for the second half of this match between Manchester United and Aston Villa. We're looking obviously to do play-by-play commentaries. As we mentioned before, if you have joined us today and you are new to the channel, please ensure you subscribe to FanChatTV, turn your notifications on, and then you'll be notified next time when we go live on air for Man United, Juventus, AC Milan, Real Madrid, Barcelona, any team that we're streaming, you'll be notified as soon as we come on.
Let's hope we get glad for the people we have already, but let's hope we get a big boost of people watching us in the second half.
That is true. All right, is true. So let me see what's happening here.
Let me see if I get Now TV working for the second half.
Yeah. I think we're on the same time at the moment, so it's not necessary.
Yeah, I'd rather not watch it on a small screen though.
Yeah, true. It's amazing how all the stream channels that are on YouTube put Jack Grealish as the Aston Villa player.
Yeah, I think it's possibly the only player to put there.
Yeah.
Or Pepe Reina.
Yeah. Let me just add the sounds back in, obviously, to the halftime.
Yep.
As soon as I go back, I'm just going to go on solo here to add this on. There we go. Oh, did I put the audio? I don't remember.
Oh, so loud.
Come on, controller, you can't quit now. These will power you on until you've unlocked every character. It's that new game I cannot
Cool. Perfect. Prabshot says, question, Lingard or Phil Jones? Rashford. Do you think we need more from Rashford?
I think he's getting his fitness back. Really, I don't think he's doing anything negative really, but he's not really doing much, as in contributing to goals at the moment. But I think his overall play is getting there. As I said, I think you could just play him back into fitness, play him back into goal scoring form.
Where will he fit best? Substitute for Pogba. Who's he talking about?
Who's that?
It's Abdi. Abdi, who are you saying? Who do you think will be a substitute for Pogba? Oh, Sancho he's talking about. I'm not sure if Sancho can fill Pogba's boots.
No, at all. But Pogba's staying, mate. Pogba's signing a new contract. I'm since Bruno's come in, I think he's happy again. He's got someone who takes the daring. I think, Pogba's staying around.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm just seeing how the audio levels are maxing.
I agree with Dane Gray's comments saying, Lingard and Phil Jones, just give them away, mate. That's it. Sell them the cash converters for all I care. Lingard just had no contribution, man, for a long time. Very, very.
Yeah, he hasn't at all.
There was a time where I had quite long debates with you about Jesse Lingard and his validity within the England setup and at Man United, but I can't have these arguments anymore. I think your argument was actually Ross Barkley was a better shout, and I think you're right.
Yeah, I always thought that Ross Barkley was a bit more talented than Lingard, and my opinion, he is. It depends though. It's sometimes like Jesse Lingard was playing well for a time period.
Yeah.
He's just gone well off now, isn't it? It's too much social media he's dragged into.
Yeah. I think he cares a lot about his image rather than what he's doing on the football pitch.
True.
But yeah, second half nearly I come.
It is. There's a value. There's a value in not dollars. There's value in one Ballon d'Or.
So I think United have comfortably got this game in their grasp. Actually, the second half probably just got. Would you go for more goals or would you just see it out as a manager?
I would probably maybe do. I'll probably try and see it. Maybe one more goal for Man United. Yeah. But speaking of which, obviously, just moving forward, McGinn here on the right hand side. Okay, cool. So I'm back in the match as well myself. Grealish here.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously the two goals, brilliant goal by Mason Greenwood there.
Yeah,
we didn't really mention it at half time, but awesome game, awesome goal.
Mm-hmm.
And a penalty from Bruno Fernandez, which has made it 2-0 to Man United with Maguire and Lindelof just leaning forward here.
Yep.
Pass it back to Maguire.
Have we gone quite the way down on the old Facebook? I mean, on the old YouTube.
We have, but it's half time. It usually happens that anyway. Usually happens.
Just saw the number 3. I was a bit scared there.
Yeah. Lindelof back in.
Yep.
Mason Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka crosses it to the back post there. Saulo, your man.
Saulo Araujo. Hello, mate. My man Aaron. I know I repeat myself, but Bruno is the man. I'm sorry we had to steal him from you, Saulo, mate. Do you know what I mean? It took long enough for him to get a United shirt on. But yeah, man, I was saying before early on the stream, mate, that there's not been a better signing in a long time for Man United, and thanks for producing him.
Thanks for your ancestors who gave seeds of.
And the funny thing is, if you see Saulo in real life, he actually looks the dead stamp of Bruno Fernandez as well. So he's a sporting sport, and he looked like Bruno Fernandez. Yeah,
we're back here. So Aston Villa, obviously, leading the charge here on the right-hand side. And then we have Douglas Luiz tries to hit it across here. And is he going to be chased down here by Trezeguet's non-biological son? There he is. Back in. Trezeguet on the right-hand side.
I was just saying to Saulo as well. Yeah, like an absolute bargain it was as well. I said that earlier. Was it 54 million quid, I think it was, or something? For a player that comes in and transforms a whole team, that's an absolute steal, mate. Well happy.
Definitely.
How are Sporting Lisbon doing? If you wouldn't mind telling us, how's the Portuguese league, Saulo?
So it's a matter they're just being brought down. He maybe thought he had a penalty there, but it was comfortably waved off by the referee. And back here onto Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka onto Pogba. Keeping good possession here.
Good play.
Mason Greenwood, good play onto Matic.
Let's go. So let's transfer.
Matic onto the left-hand side. Rashford here, trying to redeem himself.
Come on, Rashi. Always going for that back pass, not going forward, but I do see why he did it.
Rashford onto Rashford here.
Oh, good play.
Good cross.
He's gone for a diving header at the back post. And nearly got there, Wan-Bissaka.
It's micro adjustments there to the header. How has he missed that? It's ridiculous. Wan-Bissaka really comes in the back post.
He's not a striker, is he? He's not a forward player, obviously, because any other forward player, you know, that's going straight into the bottom corner. But you know, we'll have to wait again for a Bissaka goal. Yeah, should have been 3-0.
Should have been 3-0.
Game absolutely done and wrapped.
Should have been definitely 3-0 there. And yeah, we have obviously Aston Villa coming back here. So throwing to them.
Was there a comment I missed from Dane there?
I'm not sure. So Rashford is recuperating on the field or not the bench. We need fit players, not sick patient. Rashford can be rested. I stand for Marshall. I don't think she likes Rashford at all. Or he.
Yeah, I think Rashford's being dissed a little bit, really. I don't know. I think Rashford's quality, man. I stand by the decision to sort of keep on playing him. You know what I mean?
So your man Saulo says, I'm not repeating my Bruno's man. I miss him so much at Sporting.
I think that was said already.
Yeah, and for a bargain. Yeah, I agree. Back into Matic.
One more goal for your prediction to come true, David.
It is. I'm very close, Aaron. I'm very close.
So obviously we do it over a period of the last games in the Premier League, and then we'll all the games we're covering. We're doing a North London derby on the weekend.
We are doing a North London derby, yeah. The manager should give Mengi some first-team roles, even briefly. He's good at promising central defender with raw power to boost. Mengi, is he talking about Mings?
I don't know who he's talking about.
The manager should give Mengi. Talking about Mings, or are you talking about Maguire? That's the only ones I could think of.
Should give Mengi some first-team roles. Is that a player? You know, I don't think I haven't.
Never heard of Mengi.
I know you have to elaborate on that, Abdi. I'm not sure who Mengi is.
And it's another cross here from Bruno Fernandez. Hits it very deep there. Pepe ran it comfortably.
Going to be the keepers all day long, that.
Jack Grealish.
Yeah, just falls down. I don't know. How's that a free kick? Lindelof basically went, you know what you did there, mate. Bissaka Pogba not getting out of the way of the ball. That was a cheap free kick to give away there. I don't understand that. But nonetheless, the referee's giving it.
There we go on the left-hand side. Grealish back onto McGinn. On the right here. Benghazi.
Good play. Rashford gets taken down there quite cynically.
He does. And it's a yellow card, I think it is. Yes, it is.
I don't know. At one stage, you know, Rashford was the shining light for Man United. I don't understand why a lot of people are giving him a bit of stick at the moment. I think, you know, it happens really. Players go through really, really purple patches and then sort of not so good. But I wouldn't dismiss him at all.
Yeah, so Constance just been given a yellow card from a challenge that's happened on Rashford. Maguire here out to Lindelof.
So he said, what do you call it? Abdi said Giggs he was talking about.
That's Ryan Giggs. I think that's a bit late. I think you're not watching us live.
Who? Who are you on about?
He's talking about Giggs when I brought him up as a kid. Who did he grow up into be?
Yeah, that was ages ago.
Oh, it's a good cross here for Paul Pogba. Are you sure you're watching us live, Abdi? I don't think we're that behind, are we? No.
No, we couldn't be. Even Prabshot's like, which Mengi is?
Yeah, who's Mengi?
So Jack Grealish on the ball here for Aston Villa, bringing the ball forward. United back quite compact. Villa trying to break it down. A shot from outside the box from McGinn, and that's going to be the goalkeepers all day long.
Yeah, it's comfortably came there by David Gea, who's looking for a clean sheet here today, obviously.
Okay, cool. So Dane Gray's got another comment there, David.
Boys, how we doing? Alex Stallone. Thank you, Alex.
Hey, Alex, mate. How you doing, buddy?
Dane Gray, players must stop being played based on name but on performance. I think other players with talent suffer because of this.
So are we? Is the argument basically? I mean, Rashford shouldn't be playing and Igalo's playing because I don't really understand it. I think we're playing Pogba and Matic. I don't think McTominay and Fred, are going to start over Matic and Pogba. Rashford's starting to get his fitness back up. I think it's working. I think we will see the benefits of that. Yeah, Dane, I don't really see what that is at the moment. Really, we just come back, and I think it's about getting players back to their full fitness. I don't see anything wrong with what we're doing.
Yeah,
as in playing players by names. I think there's a rotation going on. I think we will see substitutions happen. So yeah.
Perhaps says, can anybody tell who's Mengi? We need a bit of a laugh at the moment because yeah.
I'm guessing that Abdi thought that Van Nistelrooy was Nicky Butt.
Yeah, I'm guessing he thought it was Nicky Butt.
Nicky Butt.
Like he didn't think he's David Batty, mate. Here we go, Rashford. Oh, it's a great shot from Rashford.
Oh, he's offside. He's offside. Was that in? Did he pump that in though?
Oh, Pogba got a deflection.
Oh, come on, Pog. He basically counts about his goal. Come on, Poggy. I thought, yeah, I was just about to justify why Marcus Rashford should be in this squad, but Pogba's ruined it. Well, actually, it wouldn't have went in without Pogba actually being there anyway, would it? So, still trying to find out who Mengi is, really. That's the mystery of the stream so far.
And I think Abdi's just done the segment that we done 10 minutes ago, 3.5 time. So, guys, if we could find out to the mystery why Abdi's behind like 10 minutes and...
Have you watched the Facebook
Aiden Mengi. Who's that? Oh, Aaron, he's a Man United player, mate.
Is it?
He's a Man United player.
Okay, cool. I have no knowledge of Mengi.
He's currently playing for Man United. He's 18 years old.
Caden Mengi.
Pogba scored.
Pogba just scored, yep.
I don't know where that came from.
There's so much going on at the moment. I'm looking for Mengi. The game's going on. I'm just like, I'm just going to concentrate on football from now on because I missed the goal. So corners come in.
What a goal,
man. Look at that. That is accuracy to the T, to the max.
He didn't even bother. He was like, it was just so simple.
That's a training goal. That's a goal you score in training, right?
Yeah, that is a goal you score in training.
Look at the curl and
And Reina didn't have no knowledge of that, mate. That was an amazing goal.
Look at this partnership. I love that. Bruno Fernandez and Paul Pogba, the future. And, Aston Villa, you're looking dejected and looking like they might score more goals.
I'm interested to see where Man United will head next year now.
What's next that season?
Sorry?
What's that? What did you say?
I'm excited to see what Man United will do next season with these two now.
Yeah. Well, I think the objective correlative really is to get Paul Pogba happy again and make sure that he's going to be a part. Well, I think Bruno Fernandez coming in has made him happy. I think we could definitely see it. Scoring goals like that. Anybody that was saying Paul Pogba out.
Abdi says I'm in the middle of an African bush. Okay.
He could well be. I don't
know. Alex Stallone says Pogs effortless. Yeah, agreed, 100%.
I did call him Poggy. Paul Poggy Pogba.
Yeah, Poggy, mate.
And Aston Villa's goal is constantly a threat at the moment, but they are coming out with an attack at the moment.
I think it's going to be closer to Aaron's prediction now.
Well, I don't know. I can't see Villa scoring 2 goals, but they've just made a triple substitution with Nakamba, Hori, Hayne, and Davis coming on for McGinn, Samatta, and El Ghazi. So Villa clearly looking to switch things up a little bit, but it could be too little, too late as United look to really, really claw their way to a comprehensive victory.
I agree. Back out here to Harry Maguire, and Man United's defense haven't been troubled at all this game at all.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that. The first 20 minutes was a bit.
First 20 minutes. Yeah.
And if Villa score that goal, then United have to, Trezeguet just nearly scored.
Yeah.
Marcus Rashford out here on the left-hand side.
Passes to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw back into Maguire. Maguire back onto Matic. Back. Good little play here by Man United, playing a bit of volleyball there in the middle of the field.
I like the way Dana said Igalo left to score the 4th goal and seal the deal. So you'll probably see your. Oh, here we go!
It's off the bar.
He's hit the crossbar. How has he missed that? And he's pissed, mate. He great ball through. He's taken it brilliantly, and it's just come off the crossbar.
Another great pass by Bruno Fernandez.
I love it when Anthony Martial takes the ball like that. That first touch sets him up to shoot. Brilliant. But really, really lucky. And United are starting to entertain in this second half.
It's the Bournemouth match without any of the goals from the other team.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, and I'm glad I made the decision to move my my Yeti closer to my mouth, so we're getting a better audio because I thought it sounded pathetic before.
Referee's looking stressed, mate.
Dean Smith's looking stressed, mate.
Dean Smith is looking stressed, Rashford's still on the field, not seeing him.
I think you'll get your wish very soon. I think you'll come off very soon. But this puts United, just a point behind Leicester City after that draw against Arsenal the other day.
And 2 points behind Chelsea.
And United using this game in hand very, very well. Yeah. Aston Villa go down into, they don't, I think they remain 4 points off safety from Watford.
Yeah.
Norwich absolutely gone. So, I mean, these closing games in the Premier League are going to be quite crucial, aren't they?
They are.
In terms of the top 4 and the relegation. Villa still looking encouraged to attack United. A looping ball in the box, play back in, and David De Gea gets that all day long. But yeah, very, very cagey at first, but turned out to be a very composed United performance. Grealish has gone down.
Yeah.
That's not a good look for Aston Villa.
Yeah, it looks like Grealish, I think his socks are a bit too low there. Needs to be covering his shins.
Yeah. And the medical staff came on, but I don't think they needed. I think he's back on his feet.
Yeah, he's saying Dane Gray is saying that Rashford is quiet for some time now.
He's been involved in about 3 or 4 attacks. I don't understand what the beef is against Rashford here.
People just don't like Rashford, mate.
Quality player, mate. Sir Marcus Rashford as well, by the way. Bloody fed like a million kids. What more do you want?
The modern day Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt.
Who is that?
Marcus Rashford.
Yeah.
Remember when Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt went to?
We got Scotty McTee and Brandon Williams getting ready to come on the pitch. No Eddie Onagalo.
I think Dane Gray does love a bit of Igalo, mate.
Yeah.
Loves a bit of Igalo. I think I would have it against Igalo. He's a bit aging now.
I think it was, excellent deal for what we needed, really. I think even having a player that was so excited to come and play for the club has clearly had a good effect on the team. That was great control there from Luke Shaw.
Do you know? Yeah, I was about to say that Luke Shaw's playing really well today.
Yeah,
making all the right runs.
Yeah. It's just Wan-Bissaka. I wish he would have put that goal away, really, because it would have been good for his confidence. But I said, well interrupted there from Aston Villa, but it still gets through.
Martial here. And it's easily claimed by...
It took a massive deflection there, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, yeah. All players take advice from Phil Jones and Lingard, so they are good enough.
And Villa on the attack. Nothing has really worked for Villa in this second half. Long shots and wasted opportunities, but they play it out on the left. Grealish
here. It's a good little turn there from Grealish, but it was comfortably taken out for Man United, and it's just basically it's Williams and Scotty McTee coming on.
Alex Stallone says Igalo is a great signing for the locker room. Decent amount of experience. Yeah, I totally agree with that. It's a very, very astute observation. And Wan-Bissaka makes way for Brandon Williams.
I would say that if you had a player like, obviously Ibrahimovic came to you when you needed a striker, pretty much, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the same deal with Henrik Larsson.
Yeah,
as well, when we needed that extra bit of experience and sort of know-how in the dressing room. Do you know what I mean?
Falcao didn't do anything, but
Falcao, well, we talked about him last night, mate. So, I expected the world when he came. I was like, we've actually got one of the best strikers on the planet, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah, it didn't work out. No.
His career was never the same after that either.
He was no Tevez, was he?
No, but he was an absolute animal in La Liga, though. Animal.
Yeah, Atletico Madrid. Amazing.
I love the way Anthony Martial just wants to take on anybody pace-wise. Just brilliant.
Yeah, he does like that challenge, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Back here out to Konsa. Sit forward here towards Samata. Douglas.
Yeah, I possibly now would probably take off Rashford and Martial.
Yeah,
I think we could do that. We're gonna go.
Grealish playing well here as well to shrug off.
Footballer, any Grealish. I would like to see him in the opposing shirt next year. I do like a bit of Grealish. I'd actually like to see Grealish more in the England setup as well.
There we go. And Scotty McTee just clears up his lines.
Scotty McTominay.
David De Gea on the left-hand side. Yeah, it was McTominay, yeah.
Great centre defensive midfield play.
Pogba, very deep. but comfortably brings it back to De Gea.
Coming from Dane there.
Yep. Dane need a fourth goal. If it can't be a fourth goal without Igalo. Loves up Igalo, boy. Were you a secret Watford fan before? Never know. Could be. Good play by Man United here. Really good play.
Beautiful football. Oh, and, it's just a bad pass in the end.
Bruno Fernandez there trying to do the outside of the foot pass to make it a
great intricate football.
Exceptional ball there. But it didn't fall off enough for Bruno Fernandez. So it's 2 players from Sporting now that have done well for Man United so far. Well, Ronaldo won for them.
Yep.
And Bruno Fernandez so far. Do you think he's one-hit wonder, or do you think he can flourish throughout many seasons?
Who's this?
Bruno Fernandez.
Oh, Bruno Fernandez for life, mate. Yeah. I think he's done more than enough to prove that he's going to be a handful for many years in the Premier League, and I think it's his time. It's his time.
Yeah. And it's on for a drinks break here.
Yeah, I think Igalo should be coming on now.
So don't forget, guys, if you would like to do so, if you're watching this stream and you're staying with us, don't forget to subscribe to, where's my channel here? There it is. There we go. Oh. Guys, don't forget to subscribe.
Yep.
To FanChatTV, turn on notifications, and also don't forget to click the link that I've just sent into the chat for FanChat Gaming, which is our upcoming channel featuring all retro, all old school, all current games, including Call of Duty, GTA, FIFA,
and The Getaway.
The Getaway, which is going to be one of my favorite series to do. I think I've ever done.
Yeah, and obviously I'm going to have my own manager game section on there as well. Management simulations. Football managers coming, baby. Don't worry.
Football managers coming. Cool.
The new one's out this soon, isn't it?
Yeah. So I got apple pie and custard, guys. Thank you.
Ooh. So Fred is coming on. Bruno Fernandez off. Be nice to see a bit of Frederick. Appreciation from everyone on the bench for Bruno Fernandez's contribution to this quite exciting 3-0 game so far. And social distancing for Fernandez is imminent. Take your place on the bench there.
Chelsea's worried because Manchester United are coming for that spot.
Well, it's remarkable, to be honest with you, from where United were under Jose Mourinho to where we are now, catching Chelsea and catching Leicester. It's a testament to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, really. You've got to give it to him, really. He's turned his team around. A lot of people would say Bruno FC. He's the reason why we're playing like this, but it's got to be down to the manager as well.
Mason Greenwood here on the right-hand side. Plays into the middle. Fred is on now. Probably replaced Matic. Scotty McTominay. Pogba into Martial.
Can we get the fourth? Absolutely amazing to see Pogba on the goal scoring sheet today as well.
Yeah.
Pogba and Fernandez. Well. There we go. Unlucky. Should have just shot himself. So yeah, nice to see the numbers going up a bit more.
Yep.
Thank you for joining. Whoever's joined us, please comment in the section. And
sorry guys, I'm having a bit of apple pie and custard here, so I'm very heavily divulged into that at the moment.
No worries. 17, 16.
Every time I have apple pie and custard, it reminds me of our old primary school in Warnetry Walk.
Yeah. If anybody didn't know that, me and David have been friends since the age of like 5, I think. Yeah.
5, yeah.
Well, I'm 30 now, so it's a good 25 years of my life.
It is 25 years. Oh, wait, 25 years, mate. We should fucking make it like a sign or something.
Yeah. What was it? Was it like the Queen has a jubilee every 25 years, isn't she?
Yeah, exactly. It's literally our jubilee, isn't it? Great stuff. Scotty McTominay.
Oh yeah, and obviously on FanChatTV as well, me and David and the other guys involved in FanChatTV were talking about doing some reaction videos to some wrestling content in it. I would never say WWE apart from this, but this generation refers to it as WWE, but we are WWF.
WWF, mate. We're making sure we put in the Federation stamp on that Federation, mate. Stamping on that Federation. So, a little bit off here, guys. Bringing the ball forward. And Mings here. Oops.
What minute is the game, David? Because Sky Sports have got this annoying sign right on the time thing on the mobile version.
74.
74. I think it's time to see a Garlo, isn't it? There's one sub left after Fred just came on, so.
Could be. I remember I was on the transfer talk show, and then they just brought in pizza and wings, and then DG just ripped all the pizza, mate. Left us with fuck all, mate.
Well, he just wrapped it.
He wrapped the whole pizza to himself, mate.
Here we go. Marcus Rashford.
Good play.
Good play from Rashford. We got to score. Oh, unlucky. Good defending from Aston Villa, but do you see that little bit of skill there from Rashford on the edge?
Yeah, very good.
So you're saying when he did the stream with DT, there was pizza bought and he ate it all?
Yeah, he ate all the pizza, mate.
And Dave Gray has got his wish. He's got his wish.
Yeah.
We're gonna see Dan James and Odion Igalo come on for Manchester United.
I'm gonna write that in the comments.
And if he scores the 4th goal, I'll give you the props, man.
Yeah.
Corner in.
Abdi says Prabs. So Abdi says Prab Namaste. Do you know that Lingard is Lingandinho?
I referred to him as that a couple of times, but I think on the FA Cup final against Crystal Palace, I certainly called him that. But other than that, never again. Well, I'm very, very happy with the comments today. It's been a very, very great flow. I hope everybody who's here will join us again for the next stream.
Yeah, I agree.
And obviously the North London derby on the weekend.
Prabshot is connecting with his Indian brothers here, mate. Abdi. Love a bit of Prabs, mate. Prabs is our legendary.
He loves a fellow Indian brother, doesn't he? I always say, well, you're Indian as well.
Oh, Abdi is half Indian.
Oh, go on, mate. Yeah, I think United have just got this now. They're just literally, they're like a cat toying with a dead mouse now, aren't they, really?
Great.
But I want to see that 4th goal. There we go again with another attack from United. Brandon Williams on the right-hand side today. He's actually confusing because he is a right-sided defender, but he can also play left as well. Brandon Williams.
He's ambidextrous. He's a bit like Maitland-Niles for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, what do you reckon about the North London derby? It's obviously not of massive importance for anything. Well,
it can be.
Arsenal can't get I don't know. Where does it be? Fifth then, wouldn't it?
Europa League. They can get into the Europa League. They can't get in Champions League. It's impossible for them.
Yeah. So Odion Ighalo and Dan James will be coming on for Anthony Martial, who looks absolutely pissed at the prospect of coming off the pitch. Must be said.
Yeah, he looks angry with himself, which is weird.
Yeah. I think he thought he could have got a couple more today.
And Mason is coming up.
Yeah, Gary Neville just said Mason Greenwood looks a lot more relaxed about coming off than Martial does. But I think as a striker, I like to see that a striker angry with himself for not scoring a goal. I think it shows where the team's at compared to where we were under Jose Mourinho. Bad times. Now Tottenham have got.
Did you see Martial's reaction to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer?
No, I didn't. I was talking.
Mate, Martial was pissed at him, boy. And Solskjaer was just laughing in his face. Don't forget that Solskjaer only had 20 minutes to come on and score his goals, mate.
Yeah. He was a real starter, mate.
Yeah, the whole 20 minutes, Anthony Martial. Oh, it's a good there.
Unlucky. Now, Dan James in this team, with it doing so well, I think he's definitely going to be sort of relegated to a last 20 minutes, sort of role within the team now. Yeah. We kind of pushed him in at the beginning, and I think he did quite a fabulous job. But I think now with the team, Anthony Martial is still pissed, boy.
Wow.
He's really angry about being substituted. I thought it was quite a necessary thing in the.
I thought he played well, Martial.
Perhaps our next stream is tomorrow night, where we're going to be doing a bit of David tomorrow.
Yeah, we are doing some bit of David.
Of Real Madrid.
That didn't sound well on camera, but yeah, we're doing a bit of David.
Well, contextually, we're talking about football, so
yeah.
Daniel James now running out of defense.
Shit, that's gonna linger on. But yeah, so we're doing a bit of Real Madrid tomorrow versus Alaves.
Deportivo Alaves.
So yeah. Tomorrow it's time for Real Madrid to really clinch the La Liga title, mate. Let's go, Ham.
Dane Gray says Ighalo going to give you the fourth goal. Abdi says Ighalo will score. And I'll absolutely love it when Martial scores too. Well, he's not playing anymore.
Yeah.
After learning all the tactics from Lingard, the manager tells to the players.
I think our game sounds are pretty epic, mate. I'm listening in the background. Some drums.
Yeah, it's been consistent, isn't it? I think United have got a free kick here. Sorry, I took my eyes off the game
and
again.
It's Rashford. Yeah, don't let Rashford take free kicks, mate.
I hate when he takes free kicks, though. He's turned me anti now.
Yeah.
Because you got Pogba in that on the pitch. What's he taking free kicks for? Come on, man. Don't turn me against you, Marcus. I've been defending you all game.
So, it is just under 10 minutes to go for this match between Aston Villa, Man United.
I can only literally remember one, or I don't know if there's been two I think it's one free kick Rashford has scored, and we keep on letting him take free kicks. It's getting on my nerves a little bit now.
So the North London derby, guys, tomorrow is very on the weekend. It's very early. It's at 4:15. So
yeah, that'll probably be the only game I will do on that day.
Oh, here we go.
And Villa could score here. Unlucky.
Unlucky. Huriani just it was Douglas Luiz there. Huriani.
We're saying it like it's a foreign name. He's actually Irish. It's Hurricane.
Well, that's Huriani, mate.
It's Wes Hurricane.
Hurricane, yeah? Cool.
And Villa corner in the box. And that's what I like to see from David De Gea.
I just literally turned an Irish player into an Arabic player, mate. Literally 2 seconds. Horiani. Oh God.
And Dane Gray says, "Give Igalo the ball. That's it." I can. What's it? We've got 10 minutes left.
Igalo on played well today. Got the job done. He hasn't done fuck all. What's everybody on about Igalo, man? I don't know what's going on. Is it trolling or?
I think people just want to see him play well, or could be trolling. I don't know.
Because he's an unselfish player. That's why Igalo. People like him because he's unselfish.
Well, I don't think he's even touched the ball yet, to be honest with you.
No, he hasn't touched the ball. He can't be unselfish yet.
Crabjot says we should give Lingard a second chance.
Okay, so Aston Villa leading the attack here.
What team does Crabshot support? Is he a United fan or is he? I thought he was an Arsenal fan.
Actually, don't know. I never asked that.
Or is he just a football fan in general? I love the way we call him Prabs now as well.
Yeah. Just abbreviations, mate.
Yeah. I know. If I was spelling it, I'd probably miss out the H and the J a lot.
Yeah, true.
So, not long left in this game, really.
5 minutes left.
Comfortable United win. Unless Villa have anything to say about it, but I doubt it. I think it possibly remain 3-0 with United getting another one on top.
Yeah.
De Gea's looked more competent. De Gea's not really had anything to do today, but he's looked more competent in goal. With the defensive front of him been pretty.
Glory Man United. Thank you, Robert, for your input today. Much appreciated. Dane Gray, if you are commonly on YouTube, follow us on our next matches, isn't it? We're going to be doing live streams this weekend as well. So make sure you follow us for those. And let's join us right here on FanChatTV for upcoming games.
Glory. We actually do have a person called Glory Man United who does come on a lot, but he's not really been with us. Was he on at the start, Glory?
I think he was, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm hearing the sounds in the background, I'm mixing it with the match sounds as well.
Yeah, the same, yeah.
And I was like, oh mate, it's pretty Oh yeah, you can hear the audio in the background, isn't it, of this thing?
Yeah.
You can hear the actual audio of the bloody the
match sound.
The match sounds, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Forgot.
Yeah, when I'll be quite interesting watching it back after we've done this.
It actually feels like people are there, isn't it? Though.
Yeah.
Grealish.
So Dane Gray says Rashford not starting the next game. I think possibly we could introduce someone else. I think because we've accumulated the good amount of points, a good performance today. I think we can rest some players for the next game. Who is the Man United's next fixture?
I disagree. Actually? No, I disagree. I completely think just go out and just still put Rashford in, even though he didn't score today. Or I think his presence there has made some food for thought for defenders when he's coming against them.
No, fair enough. But I think there does need to be a rotation at some point, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. He's playing the whole 90 minutes now. You can't run him to the ground, essentially.
Well, you're playing Southampton at home next.
So it's a decent game there, you know. Southampton are no mugs.
Yeah, Crystal Palace on Thursday. And then we're going to do a super FA Cup weekend, guys. Manchester United versus Chelsea.
Yeah.
And also Arsenal versus Man City, which is
two great games there. Is that the same day or two different days?
It's going to be, I think it's Saturday, Arsenal game. Arsenal's game. Arsenal Saturday at 7:45. So I think next week's football is going to be really, really top notch.
Yep.
On our channel, especially FA Cup, and everybody can. If you're in the UK, you can watch the FA Cup for free. Obviously, BBC going to be showing those religiously.
Yeah.
Remember when ITV used to show the FA Cup?
Yes, they did. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
The contract, mate. I think it was Des Lynam who was presenting that one.
Yeah, the smoothest man on telly, Des Lynam.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aston Villa possibly got to lick their wounds and see if they can get some points on the table in their next coming features. But it was always going to be a difficult task for them to, kind of get a win against this resurging Man United team.
Yeah.
But yeah, great. Well, I mean, since we came back from COVID, I've been really proud watching Man United play football. It's been
awesome.
Night and day from where we were under Jose Mourinho, and so we can't say there weren't a little bit of a bad spell on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as well. But he's turned it around, and we look a different proposition at the moment.
Yeah,
play for McTominay. Great, wonderful pass. Unlucky for Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, probably one of my man of the matches today.
Yeah, it was Des Lynam, Ali McCoy, and Andy Gray.
Yeah, Andy Gray.
No, sorry, Andy Gray. What's his name? Andy. What's his name? Oh, mate.
What, the presenter?
Sorry, Andy Townsend. Sorry,
Andy Townsend. Yeah, that's the one.
Andy Gray. Andy Townsend.
They used to do the Premiership as well because Match of the Day went to ITV for a couple of years.
I used to be used to balls out with the Champions League as well, mate.
Yeah. Big Ron and Clyde Tilmsley, man. I used to superb before Ron Atkinson's racist outburst against Desai.
Yeah.
But yeah, Big Ron used to be my favourite co-commentator.
Well, Andy Gray never got any jobs in normal obviously until BN Sports because of his anti.
Yeah. Don't want to say anything derogatory, but they were
laughing throughout the whole match.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's probably deemed a bit more acceptable what he did in that part of the world. I don't know.
Yeah. Pogba here.
You can't really do that here.
And Pogba's played a full 90 minutes here.
Yeah. Good play.
Jack Grealish. I've been good with the prediction so far.
Sorry, bro.
Oh, so Gary Neville's been put Mason Greenwood as the man of the match.
I would agree. Maybe possibly Gary Neville's doing it because of the goal, but for consistent performance, I think Luke Shaw should get it.
Yeah, I think Luke Shaw should get it as well. Agreed. I was going to either say Luke Shaw or Mason Greenwood, but yeah, I think Luke Shaw definitely got it. I think every time Mason Greenwood got the ball, he looked at attacking threat, isn't it?
There we go. This is Pogba. This is what I like to see when he gallops.
Oh, brilliant pass!
Brilliant pass! Oh, he's got to score. Just have a bit of guile. Just chip it over. I think this is what he's not sharp yet. Because this got to be just a little dink over the goalkeeper here. Great run.
Great pass by
Great diagonal. Just dink it over the keeper, son. You know the keeper's going to the floor. Just dink it over him.
What a
Martial would have scored that. Look at Martial's face.
Yeah, he's disgusted, mate. Oh, Fred.
And basically, Aston Villa had to defend right on their goal there.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? I think Aston Villa just didn't do anything apart from the first 20 minutes of the game. Just
yeah. But yeah, I'll be looking forward to the reactions on the other channels from the other YouTubers tonight. I do look forward to the fan cams on other channels after we finish.
Rashford out to the right-hand side onto Brandon Williams.
Can United get this fourth goal? Brandon Williams on the right-hand side.
McTominay.
Scotty Suhoti.
Fred. Mags. Paul Pogba.
He's everywhere.
Right,
Today,
oh, brilliant by Paul Pogba.
Mate,
yeah, it's been good.
Yeah. He has been quite enigmatic tonight, Paul Pogba. Yeah. And a classy finish earlier on. I thought it was a foul, though.
Brilliant play.
Look at that. Yeah, he's fouled.
Yeah, that's definitely a foul. It's a penalty for me.
Yeah. Soft, though. Soft.
Try Grealish, and it is full time, guys, at Villa Park.
Full time at Villa Park. 3-0 at Villa Park. You can't complain about that at all as a United fan.
Pretty much comfortable. Man United 3, Aston Villa 0. Goals come from Bruno Fernandez on a penalty. Then Mason Greenwood. And wait, who scored the last one?
Paul Pogba.
Paul Pogba. Yeah, an amazing goal. I think that was the best goal of the game. Paul Pogba's.
Yeah. I think Mason Greenwood will keep the British media the bandwagon about him going after that goal today, wouldn't he? Yeah, what a finish that was, and what a great.
Igalo would have scored that, the one with Rashford.
I think you made your point. I think Rashford had a fair game today, but by no means is he the player that he was before COVID.
Yeah. So, guys, it's much appreciated for everybody joining us. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to FanChatTV. Turn on notifications, and also give us a massive thumbs up on this video. Also, if you're on Facebook, don't forget to click the follow button, and also make sure you put your comments down below and let us know your thoughts. From myself and Aaron, that is pretty much it. And it's I think we're going to sign out now, Aaron.
Yeah, we'll sign out now, mate. Thank you to everybody in the comments. It was lovely and consistent today. I felt great engagement from the people, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow if you decide to join us for the Real Madrid against Deportivo Alaves.
Alaves, that's correct. So, guys, don't forget again, subscribe, like this video, comment down below, let us know your thoughts, and we'll see you at the whistle. Take care, guys.